Okay. I should be live, right? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. We're just gonna go straight to season 2. I was thinking of doing 400 days, but at this point, like, we missed the boat. We missed the boat. We missed it. Okay. So, was there anything else I wanted to talk about before I started? Not really. Let's just go.
Previously on The Walking Dead.
Previously. Oh, it's Lee. Wait, I didn't know Lee did the voice.
Who do you think did this?
Think about it. You're Carver, what do you do?
Who is Carver?
What's the most important thing in this world? Clem, it's family.
People like Matthew
Bitch, I said
aren't coming
that.
back.
Thanks, buddy.
Rebecca, our baby deserves to be raised in a place of safety.
Go to hell, you fuck.
We're going home. As a family.
But, like, how would Carver have even known that they were here? In the ski lodge? Because he went to their house. I don't know. It seems like a Deus Ex Machina that he would stumble on their home, but... Hey, little guy.
You about done over there?
You need to be calm.
Yeah, 1 second. Thanks for coming with me. It's scary out here.
No worries, Queen.
I know they made
And
you.
might I say I love your Bob.
It's still nice that you came. We're friends. Friends look out for one another.
Period.
We are, aren't we? Well, if you need to pee, let me know. I'll keep lookout for you, too.
I would...
Okay.
I would want someone more capable looking out for me, honestly. Like, no shade, Sarah. We're friends, but we're in 2 different leagues, skill set wise.
Everything coming
I need
all
someone
right,
who can
girls?
actually defend me, watching out for me.
Troy, get him tied up.
Will do.
We're on our way.
He seems like a creep.
Probably 30 minutes out. Make sure everyone's prepped. Emotions might be running high. Carver out. If I find out you've been wasting fuel to keep that fucking heater going, I'll make you walk back.
Nope. Froze my ass off. Just like you told me to.
It ain't polite to listen to other folks' conversations.
What the hell did you want me to do?
Has anyone ever taught you that? Where's your manners?
I know.
Gagged him.
No, stop! Don't hit my friend!
You
You're
don't
a
want to
freak.
test me, girl. I'll pass every time.
Okay.
Leave her alone!
Thanks,
Tie her
Sarah.
up and throw her in with the rest of them.
Sarah's a real ass bitch. She's a real silly Philly girl who gets down. Like, you don't play with Sarah. Don't play with my bestie Sarah or with me. I was raised in Georgia. Macon. Maybe? Where's Clementine's hometown? I
Yeah.
forget. It's one of the places in Georgia. Savannah, Macon. It's not
You guys
Atlanta.
okay?
Oh,
The hell
shut
did he
the
do
hell
to you?
up.
Hey, did he hurt you? Hey! Hey!
And what the hell are you gonna do about it, Kenneth? Mr. Petty? Like, yeah, he slapped me, so what now? You fucking suck. You sold. What happened to the rest of our group? Like, where's Rebecca? Not Kenneth. I quam. You know, Mr. Petty. He's doing a lot of grandstanding and, you know, performance. Like, oh my god, did you hurt Clementine? I'll freaking kill you. It's okay, you don't need to do all that. Loki, you're the reason she's in this position. Oh, there's Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca.
All right, we gotta do something. Come on. Anyone got anything sharp? Anything? We need to get these bindings off.
Break
Hey,
Sarah's
Clem,
glasses.
help me find something to get these off. Anything sharp that could cut
What's the
these.
plan after that? What's the plan after that?
The hell is wrong with you people? We gotta get out of here.
The truck's empty.
First off, we're in it, so it ain't exactly empty.
Oh, he
You
thought
don't
he
wanna
ate
help me,
that.
just say so, okay?
First off, we're in it, so it ain't exactly empty. Girl, okay.
Precarious
You know what the
position
fuck
here.
I
We gotta
meant.
do something about that.
Settle down, Kenny. They took everything. We have to keep a level head.
What's the point of like jumping out of a truck?
Like we do.
Bill.
Like,
This whole time it's Carver, Carver, Carver. Now he's fucking Bill. Oh, I see what it is. Y'all are just getting.
somebody
right
needs to just
home, aren't you?
euthanize Kenny at
That's
this
what's going
point.
on
Like,
here.
Kenny pisses me off
Say
so
that
bad.
again. I'd stay out of this, boy.
Mister, I ain't a boy.
No, right. You're a man.
Why'd he say it like that?
Understand.
No, right, you're a man.
The
Let
fuck
me
are
find
you
out they're
talking about?
exploring each other's bodies.
He wants to punish us.
Is he gonna kill us?
I don't think so.
He ain't gonna get the fucking chance.
Is he
I
not?
have no idea what you're dealing
Who
with.
gave him?
Oh,
Who
he gave
gave
me a pretty good
Carlos a
goddamn idea
splint
back
for
in
his
the lodge,
fingers?
and I don't intend to sit around here and let that
Like
happen
they
to the rest of us.
made Carlos a splint between
I'm
episodes 2
trying
and
to
3.
help.
I'm sure Walter really appreciated your help.
All right, now y'all are doing
That's
too
not
much.
fair. You're blaming him for the actions of a madman.
I am pointing out that regardless of intent, there are consequences to rash actions. Something that he seems to be misreading as capitulation.
I don't know what the fuck you're saying, but I know it's bullshit.
You can't bust out a
Kenny,
3-syllable
you
word
can't
with
read
Kenny. Kenny has
Oh,
a
shit.
remedial ass education.
Sit
He
down.
got his degree
Going to
from
get us all killed.
farmersonly.com.
Y'all don't know what you're talking about. We get cooped up in some kennel like a bunch of fucking
Those
dogs.
education
It's over.
You
connection.
don't know that.
Yeah? Well, I've been in this situation before. You ever been a prisoner?
I'll take
Kenny,
any
please,
opportunity
calm
to
down.
drag Kenny.
I think
Fuck
everyone
Kenny.
is just tired and cranky.
She's right. We should all take it down a bit.
Right, Rebecca, thanks for siding with me,
Right.
Queen.
Now we're talking.
Like,
Carver
what?
will
He
be on
has
the other
concepts
side
of
of
a
that
plan
door
for
in 10
real. What the hell is he gonna do once he gets everybody's ties off?
okay.
They're still locked in the back of a moving
At
truck.
this point, maybe Luke is the only hope
The
we
people
have.
we're trying
was
to
gonna do
escape
something,
from
he'd have done it by
have
now.
guns.
Who knows what he's dealing with? Anything can happen out there.
I'll tell you what happened. He abandoned us.
You don't know that.
I know he ain't here.
He may not be around, but he wouldn't just leave us
I
behind.
love
Luke will
Luke.
help us.
Oh,
Luke
yeah?
will help
When?
us.
After
I
that
agree.
crazy fucks killed us all?
Okay, you can be calm.
Hey, look, Clem.
We're close.
Okay, let's do this.
They have guns. What exactly do you expect to do?
I'm gonna punch the first son of a bitch I see. Then I'm gonna take his gun and use it to shoot the next son of a bitch I see.
Just
And
sit
I'm gonna
Shut
finger
up, Doc.
myself.
This ain't your call. Hey, just if something happens,
I was
just
saying that
help
as
out,
Shoofleece,
okay?
not as
Don't,
Clementine.
you know,
Like that
get
was
yourself
a
hurt or
me
nothing,
statement.
but
That's
any
not
help
me
would
as
be
the
good.
character.
Hey,
He was just doing a lot of talking. I got hurt.
You trust me, right?
No.
Kenny, please, just listen to them.
Maybe we should wait.
Literally
Come up
everybody
with a different plan.
everybody in the truck being like, this
Okay.
plan fucking
That's
sucks.
okay. That's okay.
Everybody in the truck being like, this plan
All right.
fucking sucks. And Kenny's still gonna do
Kenny!
it. Oh.
Kenny, are you okay?
He got 1v1 by a fucking
I
truck.
think so.
His stupid ass.
probably for
He
the
was
best.
trying to 1v5 some bitches with vandals. There's some vandals and phantoms, like they full bot and Kenny has nothing. He doesn't even have a classic. He was trying to 1v5. Like, you're not getting an ace, brother.
All right, up and at him.
Who is this diva with the headband?
The fuck? How'd you get your restraints off? Come here.
Shoot him. Honestly, just shoot Kenny at this point. Kenny tried to ace with the knife, right? He's doing the fucking... the unranked to challenger using a knife, but he isn't Quam. I mean... Oh, is that what we're saying? If he was Quam, he could have done it? ... question mark? Okay, sure.
Heal these wounds. So be patient with them until it does. Take solace in knowing that they're here to help us make our home a better place.
Plumbing.
All these feelings you
Oh,
have,
they're in a Home Depot. Oh
betrayal,
my god, I would love to be in a Home Depot during the
no one
apocalypse.
needs to forget what they did.
Quam can't do it either, but he looks good trying, not gonna lie. Okay. I was like, oh, you're banking on yourself to get an ace with a knife. I would like to see it. I would like to see the attempt.
As many of you already know, a large herd of lurkers gathers just south of us.
Come on, we need you for something.
Can it wait until morning? We're all
These
exhausted.
people are broke as hell. They don't even have skins for their vandals. All these people running skinless vandals, like, why does that gun not have a magical fairy bunny?
He looks after me.
They have been taken into consideration. However, this is not up for debate. The expansion project will move forward.
I'm sorry. I know you're scared. I thought we'd never come back here. My dad said we wouldn't. I wish I could talk to him. You will.
People playing this, I remember when this game first came out, people would play it and be so fucking rude to Sarah. They would always be like, grow up is a crazy option. I'm saying, obviously she's sheltered, but people took that to mean the way that to talk to her is to just be cruel in every instance. Like, is it such a wrong emotion to miss your dad when he gets separated from you in the zombie apocalypse? Like, people are just sick. The societal hatred for, like, teenage girls or whatever.
So that is what we'll do.
Y'all best get some rest.
Gonna be honest, I didn't listen to a single thing that he was saying in the background. He might as well have been recapping Logan Paul versus... Not Logan, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
Keeps me out in the cold, but at least I'll be comfortable.
Hey, guys.
Reggie!
Who? Oh, it's Reggie. I don't know Reggie.
So
I just
sorry.
said...
I'm so
I feel like I'd feel like Sarah too. I love my dad. I'd be sad too, right? Like,
worse, trust me.
little girl misses her father. More at 11.
No, it's really not. I would tell you if it was. This happened well after you guys left.
What happened?
Reggie helped us when we ran away. Why didn't he go with you guys?
Oh my god, they took his arm.
I think maybe he was supposed to, but then he fell. And everybody kept running.
Ooh, that's not they left him there. Oh my goodness. They gagged him a little.
Lurkers snuck up on me while I was hammering something. Luckily, they took the arm off quick. Saved my life.
Oh, it works.
That's awful. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, we get confirmation that amputation works in removing
Alvin, Carver
the
wants you in
bite.
his office.
What? Why?
Don't make this difficult. It's too late for that.
Period.
No,
Unnamed
please.
woman number 3.
It's okay, Beck.
Unnamed
Just get
woman
some
number
rest.
3 said,
If he
don't
wanted
make
to
this
do something
difficult.
to me, he'd have done it already. I'll be fine.
She said, we do not have enough time
see
in
what
this
he wants.
chapter for us to argue. Like, we gotta get this scene wrapped up.
Reggie.
We got an hour and a half and that's it.
Don't go fucking up now. Bill's real
Oh
close
my
to
god,
letting
he needs
you
to
out
be
of it.
he needs to be
Make
so
sure things
calm.
stay nice and quiet out
Why
here
is he
tonight.
so
I'll
aggro?
show
Like,
that
get this
Bill
one as
knows just how
Xanax.
helpful you were.
Yeah, you can count on me. Thanks, Troy.
Don't mention it.
And somebody needs to get Bonnie a hairbrush. Bonnie with that fucked up ass ponytail, like she looks like Princess Daisy,
All right,
and that's
let
not
me
a
introduce
compliment.
We were with
I
them
think
when
Lee
we
would have
were in
survived if he
Hey,
cut
I'm
the arm
Reggie.
off sooner, right? He just wandered around for like 3
And
hours.
that's Kenny.
Hey,
He wandered
Hello.
around for 3
Who are you?
hours, contemplating
This freaks
how
me
to
out.
save Clementine. Like, you
It's
need
okay. Freaks me out too sometimes.
to. I'm
My
Clementine.
name's Clementine.
It's very nice to meet you, Clementine. Hey, where's Carlos?
Bill's already got him looking at some folks.
Oh, okay. Good. What
Lee
about
should have survived. He was too cool. I mean, they had to have their little emotional moment at the end of season 1. I think season 1 was like a pretty good
Can you guys save it for the
narrative
morning?
in that they get you invested in the Lee Clementine
Something's
relationship,
gonna
and then Lee dies. Like, it's very
Who's that?
compelling.
I don't know.
I
But
don't recognize the voice.
I do
No
wish
problem.
that
Sorry about that.
he had survived, because
Okay, that's Mike. He's
the
kind of a
issue
dick
with
when
season
he's
2 is
tired,
that all these
but
people are
like I
randoms,
said, he
except
saved
for
my
Kenny,
life, so
who's not really a
I'll do that
random,
shit.
but basically
Don't
is a
put the word
random.
outside the wall.
Like,
I'm so sorry.
Stop with all the sorry. It was my choice. Besides, he said once you were all caught, he'd let me rejoin the group, so...
I mean, I guess he's
I'm
not
glad
really a
you're
random,
here.
but he isn't.
I'm just joking.
He isn't
I mean,
likable.
he did say that.
Who is
but
she?
I'm not happy about it.
Who's that girl
Who's
with the
she?
pixie cut?
Who?
The girl over there?
Not they said who. They
Oh,
said, I
right,
don't know who the
right.
fuck that's talking
So
about.
she's fucking weird. They found her sneaking around outside the camp covered in guts and just like the grossest shit.
It's
Okay.
probably best not to stare.
What?
I know how it must look,
What?
but it's
We-
really not that bad.
It is,
Reggie.
No, I'm serious. Where else are you going to find food like we have? We've got the canned stuff, and now with the greenhouses coming along, we've got fresh food. The building's getting more and more secure all the time, mostly through forced labor, but that's only temporary. They've even got the solar panels working. When was the last time you had electricity?
After season 2, they could have finished him,
We
right?
just came from a lodge with a wind turbine.
It's not a
Maybe they didn't think they were
I'm just
gonna get a
saying,
season
it's
2.
not as bad as you
They had
think.
to put everything
We're
into season
building
1 because they
something
thought
great here, guys.
they were a
A
broke ass
real
company with no
community.
money.
Bill is
They
making
can't
it
make a
happen.
season 2.
Look,
Walking Dead
I've made
season 1 gave them
mistakes,
some
and
money.
He's forgiven me.
That doesn't make up for what he's done, Reggie.
I know that, but I'm starting to see what this place offers. I didn't before.
Reggie being
and
like,
with
it's
the
okay that we're
accident,
second-class citizens because
it's just
at least
that
we
much
have
more
food.
important now.
Oh, girl.
It feels more like a prison.
Well, that is a very negative attitude.
She's right, Reggie.
You
Listen, I'm really close to getting let back
need to
into
be
the
calm.
group.
Like, why'd he snap
Once
at
that
me?
happens, I can do a lot more to help you guys be more comfortable.
Comfortable? What do you think this
I
is?
just don't.
Okay,
want
here
you
Kenny
to
goes
mess
again,
things up.
escalating.
I've worked really hard to get to this point. Will you please just try not to cause any trouble.
Why are you sleeping in the yard?
They release me. Then, once I'm out, I could help you more. Maybe even help get you out.
We won't get you in trouble.
They're expecting me to keep things in line out here.
Well, if Carver's such a great guy, I'm sure you've got nothing to worry about.
He is
We can
just
at least
like
talk about it
every
more
single
tomorrow.
line that Kenny has in this
quiet
season is
night
just
and
so
chat again
nasty.
tomorrow.
Sometimes when he's talking to Clementine, he'll take like a gentle tone, but everything else he's like, well, I don't fucking give a fuck about what you think. I need to get out of here.
He's given me a
Like,
second
somebody
chance,
needs to
and I know he'd
euthanize
do the
that
same for
thing.
you.
Reggie, I don't want a second chance. I
Period,
want to leave
Rebecca.
with my family. That's it.
Which family?
Your family is safer here.
I need to sit down.
Yeah, come on. Sarah, can you go see if there's something for her to drink?
Okay.
Yeah, there's water over by the benches. Ah, that didn't go as planned. Should have actually made a plan.
Don't leave me with Kenny. Don't leave me with
Fuck
Kenny.
that guy.
Oh my god.
I don't think we can trust him.
I
I mean, clearly he's
I-
already drank too much of the Kool-Aid.
I like him.
He's a weirdo.
I'll do anything to
We
disagree
gotta
with
take a
Kenny.
look around. We gotta know if there's anything we can exploit to get out of here. We're in a tight spot. Gonna have to wriggle our way out.
But then Reggie will get in trouble.
If you don't make a bunch of noise, I'm sure he'll be fine. That Troy asshole's gone for now. This is our chance. Don't worry about Reggie. I'll go help bring
I don't
interference.
want to. Like, why they force you so hard into some strategic alliance with Kenny? Like, I don't like him, and I don't
Walker
agree
just
with any of
snuck
his
up on you, huh?
plans.
Yep, I was
Hey, Mike. Hello, I'm
Hello?
Clementine.
Get lost.
Oh, that was rude for no reason. Look at fish statue. How hideous. Whoever sculpted... Oh, Clementine doesn't like it either. Clementine, oh, fuck that. Period, Clem. Hey, I like your eyebrows. Oh my god, everybody else here is so rude. Unnamed woman number 4? She is not fucking with children.
Guess it's better than the ground.
It's not.
Okay. I wasn't talking to you, thanks. Hey, Nick. Now I'm talking to you.
Hey, Clem.
Nick?
Hey.
Just thinking about Luke. There's no way he's gone. That he left.
I agree, but you need to put those eyes away. Somebody needs to give this character brown context.
20 years now, and I can't buy it.
What is the context
So I
of
can't say the
never?
thought never crossed my
Like,
mind.
he's never gonna leave us?
Things change.
I'm thinking he's never.
Whole
He
damn
would
world
never
changed.
leave us.
I think you're right. He'd
Okay,
never leave you
period.
guys behind.
Sometimes you pick these choices and then
Yeah,
Clementine
that's
says
nice.
something completely opposite of what you thought the choice was.
I'll try and get some sleep.
Like you pick
Shit,
never
too.
and then she's like, I would never
Tomorrow for sure.
Okay.
expect Luke to stay with you. Like, oh, that's, well,
I stopped and got a coffee, and the girl
Hmm.
counter asked
Looks
for me,
rickety.
so I told her it's Reggie. Then I just stood there while a guy yelled Reggie for 5 minutes. And that's when I thought I should really get out ahead of this.
Looks kind of crappy.
they forgot to record more than 30 seconds of dialogue for those people, so they just stopped talking. Hi, bushy browses. How are you? How's your night going? You're up pretty late. You're not gonna be awake in time for the early bird special tomorrow.
This place seems pretty secure.
I just watched Maxine. It wasn't good. Oh, really? I heard that.
Hey, Clem, come on. Don't be
It was
like that.
kinda good.
She ain't doing nothing wrong, Reggie. Just relax.
Okay, so Kenny
How can
can't
I
even...
relax when she's walking around touching everything?
Kenny can't even run interference. Kenny's like, don't worry, do some bullshit and I'll help you. Like, will you? He set my ass up. I have no desire to watch Maxine, but what I am excited for is The Last Showgirl with Pamela Anderson. The Last Showgirl with Pamela Anderson and Brenda Song, like, that's probably gonna be good as hell.
Reminds me of the jewelry store.
Oh, the jewelry store where Doug got snatched by some zombies because we chose to
Clementine,
save
please. I asked
Carly
really
instead.
nicely. I don't want
Hey,
to.
what the hell is she doing?
No, nothing. You know, kids. They love not listening.
You had one job, Reggie. This is real disappointing. Gonna have to tell Bill about this.
Please, come on.
Hey, don't be like that, man.
You shut your fucking mouth. I don't know you.
Oh, okay. Anything that will make... Okay, well, I didn't even know it was a choice. I didn't know it was a choice to either listen to Reggie or not.
Bill's gonna hear about this shit.
Troy, please.
Fucked up
you,
how?
Reggie. This is setting you back a few. Get comfortable.
What are
asshole.
we talking
He
about?
was trying to help. She's just a kid.
No one's
I
talking.
thought we were gonna play 400
Indian
Days.
lady.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness,
It's
you need to
fine.
be calm.
I am Indian.
Everybody
Oh,
get
we
your
got
grip.
confirmation. She's Indian. I thought about doing it, and then I
Some of these
decided
folks
I would rather play
ain't
this
too keen on
episode.
leaving. It's up to us to figure out a way out of here. You up for it?
No, Kenny.
It's your decision.
Do I have a choice?
Of course.
No, I
Really?
don't.
Nah, not really. You gotta do this one.
I
And
hate
get some
him.
sleep.
You're the
You
one
need it.
breaking your promise. I didn't promise. I had concepts of a promise. And nothing for Tori Kelly. Why would you do it like that? I'll play 400 Days tomorrow, I promise. I did not...
Don't kick me.
I did not say that.
It's rude.
Get up.
Troy might remember that. Oh, period. Why am I sleeping on the floor, though? I couldn't sleep on the bunk? What the hell? They didn't let the kid... Oh my god, everybody's up before Clementine. Clementine's lazy ass. Like, girl, it is 11:30 a.m. You gotta get up.
There's been increased walker activity along the fence, so be mindful when outside the walls.
We can go
The herd
outside?
moved a little closer as of this morning, but that still doesn't necessarily mean we'll be hit.
Anyone
No,
who you
we're
plan to
monitoring the
unalive first,
situation.
shoot. I mean,
Now,
Kenny, if I had the
there are some
choice.
folks might be sore about
Obviously,
what
this
happened,
guy is like
and how
the
things
big
went.
bad, and they really
That's
get on
all
the
in the
nose
past
with him
now.
being evil. They don't try to humanize him at all. He
Some of
slapped
you are new
Clementine
to our
like
community.
for no reason at the
Some
beginning
of
of
you
this
are
chapter.
members who
Like,
went astray.
okay.
But know that you can find redemption here, forgiveness, by proving your worth through what will undoubtedly be hard work.
I don't even know why I'm a
Reggie
second
slipped up
class
last night, but
like
that doesn't mean he should lose
resident.
hope.
What would you
Today
even
will
call
be a
this
test
setup?
for him.
There
So
are
let's all
tiers
wish
of
him the
this
best of
caste
luck.
system? Question mark.
Let Reggie be an example to you all.
so tired.
Salvation is available, but
I didn't
it
even
must be
realize
earned.
that.
Kenneth will
Fine.
be taking over Reggie's duties outside the walls. Michael will continue on
I just
showing
thought
his
it was
value.
nice to finally...
Carlos,
Yes?
your child seems to be in need of correction.
I'm sorry. Sarah, apologize to Mr. Carver.
Sorry, sir.
No, that ain't gonna cut it. I can't have this kind of behavior on day one of
See,
your
like,
reform. You
There,
discipline her
it's just
now,
so on
Carlos.
the nose. It's just so on the
One good
nose.
smack across the mouth should do it. It'll make her think twice before opening it up again.
Make him hit
Go on,
Sarah.
we'll wait.
Okay. As if we would see this character
I'm not
as
sure with my hand that I could.
That's why you
realistic.
got two hands, Carlos. Come on. Not some mammy-pammy thing, all right? A good hard smack. Otherwise, Troy here will do it for you. I don't think you want that. He can be overzealous. Is that the word?
If it means I'll slap the shit out of her, then yeah.
It's my fault.
Hey, no one's fucking talking to you.
Unless you want one of what she's about to get, I'd pipe down, Missy.
You guys are so weird. I remember,
Sorry, Dad. I'm sorry.
Close your eyes, honey. It's only going to sting for a second.
like, watching people play this back in the day, people were so excited. Sarah's getting what she deserves. Oh my god, it irritates me so bad.
Do it.
Like, people really hate Sarah just for being a little girl. Okay, he didn't need to knock her over now. Like, why'd he swing so hard? What?
Sorry, Sarah.
Stop! You're not cuddling that girl anymore. Let her sit there and think about what she's done.
He didn't? Who
Troy,
didn't?
get Carlos to his post. Everyone else should have
You gotta
their
put some more
silence.
context. Nobody
It's
knows
time
what
to
you're
get to
talking
work.
about. He could have just hit her.
God damn.
Right.
You really knocked the shit out of her, Doc.
Everyone get
Right?
to
Like,
work.
why'd he do that? Why'd he do that? So, like, it was just not that serious.
You're working in the armory. Follow me.
Okay, unnamed woman number 3.
God damn this thing.
Oh, shit.
Clementine!
Hey, Pixie Cut. Everybody here is just so rude and nasty. Like,
Who's this?
we gotta spread
She's one of the
joy.
new people.
Her
She
name
was
is
with
Tavia.
Carlos
You'd
and
know if you
Sarah.
played 400
Sarah?
days.
I wish
Okay.
she'd stayed gone.
She's had a hard time, Becca.
So have we. We're not sitting on the ground like babies.
Those two are from 400 days too, right?
Go on inside. Bonnie's waiting.
Why is she reaching out her hands?
Hey, I guess you're starting your day with me.
Everybody in this game has a
We're
southern
loading
accent, like,
magazines.
and I really don't believe the voice actors are from the South. We're loading magazines. Girl, you know you're from
You got it.
West Hollywood, California.
I suppose I owe you an apology. I wasn't truthful when I came across y'all at the lodge, and I was shown a kindness I never would have expected from a group of strangers.
I don't care.
But now, folks,
Let
are
me
dead,
pretend I care.
and I can't help but feel I'm to blame.
Okay,
But the
I'm
plan
done.
was for no one to get hurt. I truly believe that was the intent.
That's because it's your fault. You led them to us.
If I could change
Period.
it, I would. I promise you.
And I should believe you now. All I know about you is that you're a liar.
Gag her
I
again for me.
understand you're mad at me, and you've got every right to be. But I wanted you to know I regret my part in all
I just
this.
don't care for
I
her vibes.
apologize.
I just don't
Which
care for
don't
her
account for
vibes.
much, but
Maybe
it's
if
all I
I
can
had
offer
cared
right
for
now.
her vibes, I would accept her apology, but her in this little ratty ponytail, it's just
How
not giving.
was your first night in the yard? I know it ain't so comfortable, but it's safe.
You mean my first night in prison?
It ain't a prison, more of a work release.
Don't they
what?
do those in prisons?
Well, probably. I don't know. I never been to prison.
You need to
Don't tell no
go.
one. Trying to keep a tough reputation.
I'm not laughing at your corny ass jokes. That was so corny,
I was
Bonnie.
supposed to go. When Luke and Carlos and all them left, I was planning on leaving too.
Oh, so all you do is betray
When Luke
people.
approached me about it, I thought he was crazy. I mean, we're safe here. We got power, we got food.
Why didn't you? Leave, I mean.
If I'm being
Is
honest.
Discord broken for y'all?
I guess I chickened out.
Sorta, kinda.
I
Actually, no.
justified not
I have
going
no
by
idea what
telling
you're talking
myself
about. I
it's
just wanted
easier
to
try
agree.
and change something that's
Is it Bonnie the
broken
reason you're here?
start
Yeah,
all
she sold
over.
us out.
Take
We
this
gave her
situation
food,
with the herd.
and then she
That's
sold
the
us out
type
to
of thing
Carver.
that rips a community apart. He keeps things in line. He's got a lot of this stuff figured out.
Nobody's safe here.
Nobody's gonna, like,
You're
she
safe
wants
if
me
you
to
stay on
agree
his
with
good side.
Carver
What if
glazing.
I knew where it was?
I mean, it ain't
Oh my
easy
god,
keeping
she's
a
doing
group this
tricks
big
on
full and
it. She's doing tricks on
protected. I don't
it.
envy that position.
Oh my god, Carver keeps us safe. Oh my
I'm not defending
god.
what he did.
Yeah.
That was... I'm alive because of him. That's just a fact.
Sounds like you really respect him.
It's not that. I just have sympathy for the man. Even though sometimes it's hard
She's
for
so
him to
good
do
at
the
playing
same.
the innocent, empathetic
Luke
Southern
had
belle. Like, I
ideas
hate her
about
so
how
much.
things
I
should
feel like
go,
she's
but
not even,
they
like...
didn't line up with what Bill was
She's...
thinking.
I don't think it's intentional manipulation on her part. I think she really is self-victimizing and can't take accountability. And it's just irksome. The game is trying to like get you to sympathize with her or whatever, but she has no type of.
I need to come get her.
Yeah, she's here.
She has no sense.
Okay, I'll be right
she
over.
has no likability. She has no charm. I don't respect her.
Oh, almost forgot. I grabbed this for you.
The only thing we know about Bonnie so far, I mean, because we skipped 400 days. Do you remember everything about her, like her storyline?
What do you
Yeah, I
think?
remember like the whole game.
I found it at the lodge y'all were at.
Why'd you give me this ugly shit?
Think it might be for skiing.
It's kind of ugly.
Really? I thought it was kind of cute.
Okay.
Well, this ain't a fashion show. It'll keep you warm.
Well,
you better watch
I can
yourself.
tell by your outfit you
I
don't know
think
what
some
cute
folks
is.
might be jealous of that
The
gold jacket of
vomit-colored
yours.
shirt
there
with
you
the
are.
shit
The
brown
ugly jacket.
vest, like you look
Tavia.
What?
a mess.
Never mind. I'll see you later, Clementine.
Come on.
You don't have to look out for me. Like, it's okay. This can be our only conversation. She's just a bad person, I agree. I almost kind of, like, there's a secret route of the game. I mean, not really, like, a secret route or whatever. But if you fuck up an input at some point, I mean, let me not spoil it, but I'm
Stay in
debating
here for
ending
me.
her
I'm gonna radio
storyline
her
in an
down and find out what
unconventional
you're doing.
way.
Don't touch anything.
Those 2D peppers. Those 2D blueberries. Oh my god. Wow, this is the first ever greenhouse where every crop grown is 2D.
Hey,
They just have pictures of fruit on top of.
you want a hug? Okay, well, I owe you one for later then. You might not know it's coming though, but I could just sneak up on you when you're not expecting.
Imagine choosing to be cruel to Sarah when it's so cute to be
You've
nice to
never
her.
hit me before.
The Clementine Sarah bestie ship.
Really bad. He never hit me. He didn't want to do it, Sarah. Carver made him. He's the bad guy, not your dad. So, in a weird way, Carver's the one that hit you, not your dad.
Okay, girl math.
Carver hit me super hard, because it still hurts like crazy.
See, like,
It looked like it.
why did Carlos have to hit her that hard?
I'm trying to help. I don't know why people have to be
Can I
so
spoil
mean.
it something kind of sort of since you already
When I'm
played it?
really
Sure.
mad, I still don't want to hurt anyone.
Don't mess this up.
Yeah, I get it.
Reggie's in charge here, okay? Listen to him carefully.
Yep, no problem, Tavia.
Bye, Tavia.
Okay, we gotta do a good job, guys. The camp
I hate
is
how the
counting
only way
on
to
us.
save her during that one situation
Come
is to
on,
hit
I'll show
her.
you what to do. It's super easy. Oh, and just so you know, Bill yelled at me this
Who?
morning for what you
Bonnie?
were doing last night. I'm not mad, but please, please. Just
Oh,
listen to me
Sarah,
today.
right?
I'm
I
on,
forget
like,
how that choice
Sarah's
goes.
ice with that
I forget
guy.
how that choice goes, but I.
Pick up a pair of those shears.
Yeah, the game definitely tries to get you to be cruel to Sarah a bunch of times under the guise of like, you have to teach her how to
Okay, so we're
survive.
picking these
Clementine
berries,
is
right?
hardened and Sarah will
Just
never
pick them,
survive under
put
these
them in the basket.
conditions.
Simple.
I mean, I don't agree. I don't agree
While
with
you're
that
at it, if you
perspective.
see any dead
I think
branches,
Sarah
take
is
those
more
shears and
capable
cut them off
than
and stack them
anybody
neatly for
gives her credit
composting.
for.
Got
She's
it?
just like vaguely naive and has a good heart. But I think they missed a huge opportunity with her characterization.
So, is she gonna be okay?
Because I think
'Cause what
the
happened down
game
there?
spends so much time
That was
trying to
straight
dunk
fucked
on
up.
Sarah and put
I don't want
Clementine
her
above
freaking out and
Sarah
getting me
when
in
they could just
trouble.
show
I talked to her. I think she's okay.
they could
Good,
just show
good.
them as like two sides
I'm
of the same
awful at
coin,
that
right?
stuff.
Like the
Look,
apocalypse
I
has
was headed
hardened
out to Never since I
Clementine,
helped those guys escape,
and
so I
Sarah
gotta
has
get on that.
somehow maintained an obscene level of softness in the apocalypse, and like. How did they both interact with the
was
world? It's not
awkward.
like that.
I won't do
What they
that
say
again.
is like Clementine's
I'm
way
gonna
of
go work now.
navigating the zombie apocalypse is good, and Sarah's way of navigating the apocalypse is bad. I think it would be cool if at one point, like, I don't know, Sarah's way of navigating ends up being the right way to navigate. Imagine if Sarah like takes in someone to the group. Imagine if Sarah like takes in someone to the
Hey.
group and everyone's mad at her. Like, you can't just trust random people
Here,
and then they
watch
turn
me.
out to like trusting them was the right decision or something. Like, I don't know. I think the idea of a little girl who is naive and super trusting had so much potential, but what they just do is
This isn't that hard, Sarah.
make her
I know. I'm just afraid I'll make a mistake.
is a character
It won't
that
be the end of
all
the
the
world
players
for
hate
you.
instead.
Just keep going.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Why? Oh no. It's like Voldemort. You have to be
Any of
mad.
your work, Clem.
Okay.
Just checking in. See how the new girls are working out.
I'm 11, so.
Reggie,
Yeah, Bill. Hey.
what the fuck happened in here?
Look, Bill, they're new, and me with my arm, it's just not the easy. I have one arm.
Shut up, shut up. Shut the fuck up. You better have an explanation for this. And I mean now.
Bill, please, just...
Sounds like you're about to give me an excuse when I asked for an explanation.
It was my fault. I didn't show Sarah well enough. I guess.
No, this ain't your fault.
Okay.
We talked about this, Reggie. Didn't we?
Like, regardless of
But you just
everything,
don't
I'm
get
gonna
it,
make
do you?
Clementine more like Sarah, and the game is gonna be mad the whole
Why
time.
don't you girls
I'm gonna
wait
side with
outside?
Sarah every time.
Reggie and I have a few things to talk about.
And why should I care? Because choices don't matter. And why should I give a fuck? Because the game's never gonna punish me, because the choices don't matter anyways, because his company was broke as hell and had no money. They can't make choices matter in this game. They can't afford to. Don't make her die that one time, please. I mean, it is what it is. She's gonna die either way. I don't even remember what the choice is. I don't remember the implications of the choices. Some of the... I feel like in this game especially, the choices you make don't at all...
I gave you plenty of chances.
Bill! No! 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 Please! Ah!
Weakness, incompetence. It puts us all at risk.
I
And
forgot
won't
that
be tolerated.
happened.
You think about that the next time you're asked to do something. Get downstairs. Bonnie's got some stuff for you to do.
Like, it's just so... It
Go.
insists on itself. This Carver antagonist plot, it insists on itself so bad. Oh my god, he's so evil. Can't you see he's so evil? He kills innocent people for being weak. Don't you hate him? Like, it's just not good writing.
So,
it just
they
isn't.
want you to
Hi,
run
Shu,
some
hi, Jakar,
supplies
hi,
out to the
Corpse.
guys
How are
working
y'all?
at the
I hope
expansion.
y'all are doing
Real
so
simple.
well.
Just take this over to them.
Don't speak to me.
jacket looks real
Don't
nice.
speak to me.
I don't know
Don't
what Katie
speak
is
to me.
talking
Don't
about.
speak to me, Bonnie. Don't speak to me.
What's
I don't
wrong?
know who let you in
Clem?
here.
You all right?
Please leave me alone.
Reggie's dead.
What? What are you talking about?
Carver killed him. He pushed him off the roof.
Maybe it was just an accident.
Copium. Bonnie is coping down with her
Listen,
fucked up
Take this
ponytail.
stuff out to those guys and come straight back. Just be safe, okay? Now ain't the time to be.
I just
calm.
can't believe we're holed up in a Home Depot and she can't find a single hairbrush.
find
Like,
out what happened.
you look like a monster. You look like a behemoth. You look like a Neanderthal. You look like a prehistoric woman.
Clem's just gonna take them boys some nails.
Like the watering
All
hole
right.
is over there. Hi, twat. Not twats. Whatever. Now, why are we coming in and saying hi, twats? I'm playing Fortnite. However,
ain't your
Discord is
concern.
down and pissing me off.
Get
Oh
that
my
stuff over to them
god.
boys.
You're the
Follow their
second person who said Discord is down. I didn't even know it was down. Maybe I'm just like too grass touching, too outside, too joyous and in love with the world to know when Discord goes down, you know? Just kidding. I'm doing well, just got home after a night out. How about you? I'm doing so well. I debated going out tonight, but then I decided I don't even like doing that. I would rather stay home. So I stayed home.
I ain't nobody's laborer. Fuck that. Let them do this shit themselves.
Why are they
It's so
fighting?
goddamn important.
Kenny is just...
Get your fucking hands off me. You ain't gonna force me to do this bullshit.
Somebody needs to
Get your
euthanize
hands off
Kenneth,
me.
for
Or
real.
what? You gonna go tell on me?
I'm trying to help you, asshole.
Yeah, this is a real help. Why don't you just worry about yourself?
Kenny being racist again, right? Like, I wonder why he's just beating this man up for some
I just
reason.
want to get the work done. And
Sis, fucking grab something.
Oh, look, Kenny being an emotional wreck, ending up getting us in a dangerous situation again. Like, really, he's not worth being in a group with. As much as he's like, I don't know, the game presents him as like a survivor who will protect Clementine, and he's like such a valuable person for Clementine to have on side. He's not that. he constantly gets Clementine in like dangerous situations because he doesn't know how to control himself. I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking. I know Clementine felt skinny when she was going through here. I know she was sidling through here like, waist where? Try to find my waist. Why are we picking up a fucking inflatable hammer? Why is that hammer bright yellow and green? Just Clementine casually 1v7ing again. One thing about Clementine, she's gonna 1v7. At this point, just hide under the zombie, right? Hey.
Get up. Get out of there. Come on.
Out of where? What?
Your ass. Jesus.
What did I do? Why is his gun a crossbow now? Didn't he have a gun before?
Oh, thank God you're
Clementine
okay.
will always be a queen. Like, she just slays, right?
You get back inside right fucking now.
Women's shoebox, 50% off. Oh my God, you can get the Cinderella heels for 50% off.
Now I gotta sit down here and babysit you assholes. Can't do a simple fucking patch job without me here cracking the whip?
Zac Efron is just... He has not been the same since Iron Claw flopped. Zac Efron is always just like... mad at the world. Like, it's not our fault your career isn't good. It's Luke! It's Luke! It's Luke! Yay! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Your blood. Come all this way. This is the welcome I get.
This creep, you're mad.
I was worried.
You're so mad. You're so mad at his fine ass. Like,
right.
be calm.
We ain't got much time. Okay, I followed y'all here best I could. Haven't had a night's rest since y'all got nabbed. And, well, it's the first chance I got to talk to somebody. They're everywhere. Okay, they got guards watching everything. Shh, shh.
Luke is literally amazing. Stop the haterade. Right. Bushy Browses is such a Luke anti for no reason.
Carver mentioned that.
Ask Bushy Browses why he hates Luke. He'll start stuttering. Start sounding like a fucking... No, I have no punchline. Starts sounding like Kenny when you ask him what his problem with the random darker-skinned NPCs are.
I've been looking for places to get you all free, but haven't been able to find anything yet.
Are you feeling okay?
You feeling okay?
No, I mean, yes. Sorry. I just could use some sleep, you know. Hard to rest.
You should sleep, my
Just
king.
about to get the jump on
I
you
was
any-
raised
anymore,
to
but yeah.
cook for my man, to clean for my man. Like, you should get to sleep, Luke.
Seems dangerous.
I'll tuck you in. Me as Shooflees, not me as Clementine. I will tuck you in. I will gently caress your face. I will wipe the dirt off of your face. Y'all want a mid-man? Ooh. You need to be calm.
Oh, sorry. Shit.
So now the fucking
being late. Listen, Clem. I need
now
you to
suggested simp is gonna preach to us about mid.
One of those radios, okay? Do you think you can do that?
Like, you think you
one of
have
those
room
walkie-talkies.
to judge anyone? You
Just need
thirst
to
for
be able to
now
tell you
suggested.
What's going on with them guards? You know, I'll figure out the schedule the patrols are on. I mean, they're all over the place, but I can keep an eye on them for y'all.
Poppy is crazy. Calling a white man Poppy? I don't know about that.
Well, you just gotta be smart. Okay, we got a plan.
I'll get you one.
Okay, I'll get you one.
Thanks, Clem. I'm so glad I can count on you. Remember.
That's not even a drag to me. What the fuck? I mean, you seem a little gagged.
As long as you can, because I
Naz, speak up. Naz knows it's true.
And just let everybody know I'm all right. Okay? I'm worried they.
Get out where I can see you.
Naz would be one of those straight men who posts about his girlfriend like every day. Like, the only posts on his entire Instagram feed are posts of his girlfriend. Like, he knows he doesn't compare to
hell
her.
were you doing?
To her beauty and grace.
I was looking at comics. There's a whole store full of them.
Yeah? No shit. You best not dawdle, girly. Pull something like that again and you'll be meeting the back of my hand.
His name is
Real
literally
radio.
Troy, like
Wants
Troy
to work with
Bolton.
you up in his office. So get on up there, now.
Zac Efron has been a flop since he got his face redone, right? This man right here. And his About Me is his anniversary with a heart next to it, right? Right. The only thing in his bio is, like, the anniversary of when he met his girlfriend. I don't have Instagram because you also don't have a girlfriend. Once you get one,
you better go up and
you'll
see
get
Bill.
one.
He doesn't like to wait.
Okay, I don't need advice from somebody who writes on Substack.
You should probably
I don't
go.
need advice from somebody who sits in the middle of a vintage coffee store typing on a MacBook a script that he will never publish. Like, I don't need advice from a failed fucking writer.
Rebecca.
These hipsters, man.
She's
Luke
a
would be the
strong
one with the
woman,
red truck, and I don't.
surrounded
Okay,
by
you
weak
lost me
men.
with the red truck.
Ain't
Now I'm
nothing
getting
like
weird
keep your brains
vibes.
around that.
Annoyingly pays for the date each time, even when his girlfriend wants to pay to treat him. Okay, you're making him sound worse than he is. Now I get so many red flags from that
Alvin?
chat message. I don't get them
Alvin?
from Luke himself.
He passed out hours ago. He can't hear nothing. No
What
point
the
in making a
fuck? Why is he jumping Alvin?
Bully.
Come again.
You're just a bully. I know it wasn't a fair fight.
Yeah, I suppose it wasn't, but life ain't fair most of the time. I wouldn't be
Okay.
so concerned about his well-being if I were you.
Is he
Not when
alive?
you're so close to
That's
the
the
fire
question.
yourself. Now,
Why are you reaching out your hands? Oh, he wants me to sit. That giant ass
you make
apple.
sure you tell me the truth when you're sitting where you are, and you won't end up over in that chair. Now, you might not believe this after what happened earlier, but I liked Reggie.
This
He was
lie.
a funny guy. He kept things light. You need folks like that. It's easy to let depression sink in during times like this.
Okay.
But he was weak. And I don't mean just because he was maimed. That wasn't his problem. He was weak of will and weak of character.
Okay.
And we can't have that around here. Not anymore. Not with what we got at stake.
He didn't deserve that. Even if he messed up, he didn't deserve to die.
Oh, he certainly did. You see, Reggie put us at risk with his incompetence. He's had a string of screw-ups lately. Killing one in order to save many is part of survival. It's one of the tough decisions that a weaker person couldn't make. It's why it falls to people like us to lead them to safety.
This schizophrenic old man thinking that
Well, I
his
wish it
kin
was
is an
different,
11-year-old girl.
But they are weak.
Like, why does he
and we
even
are
fuck with
strong.
Clementine like that?
That's why it's our responsibility to shepherd the flock, to keep them safe. It's their nature to
All
follow,
I've done so far,
not to
see,
lead.
this is where choices not mattering makes
I'm not like you.
the game, like, incomprehensible
I know
narratively.
it when I see it.
Because all I've done since I got here is stick up for Sarah.
In fact, I think you realize it, but you're not comfortable with
Maybe
it.
if I was meaner to Sarah in
There's
front
no
of
way
him, I would
it
understand
lasted
why
this
he's
long
like,
otherwise.
well, you and I, we both put ourselves
You were
first and
scared.
focus on
But you
survival.
looked me straight in the eye. Kept your nerve. That's what we need.
No,
We're
no,
gonna get through
no,
this.
no.
The next
It insists
generation
on
has to be
itself.
stronger than the
It
last
insists
to
on itself.
lead us
Like,
out
it
of
doesn't
this.
make sense narratively with the
Kids
choices
like
I've
you,
made.
Raised the right way. The way my child was
No,
raised.
no,
It
no,
ain't this
no.
hurt that keeps me up at night. We can handle that. It's not knowing if I got anyone to hand all this off to. But I ain't worried about that anymore.
It's not your baby. It's Alvin's.
Gag it.
Well, even if that was true, it's mine now. All right, now.
Bill, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
The loading bay door is jacked. Troy really knocked the shit out of it.
How bad is it?
Oh, but you're not gonna kill Troy.
Shut all the way.
Troy
I
fucking
don't
up the
think it's an
door?
emergency or anything, but it's something Stan should take a look at when he can.
I'll get him
When
out.
is Troy getting pushed off a roof for fucking up the door?
That fucking idiot. Herd on its way, and he puts a goddamn ding in my
You
door.
better drag him.
Go on back out to the yard. It's almost supper time.
Supper time? Who says supper? Okay. What's his name? Carver being like, Clementine is my... You and I are kindred spirits. We both have what it takes to survive or whatever. I just don't think it's a compelling plot line. And the fact that choices don't matter means that I don't have to, like, pretend to
So
agree
you want
with
to ring the
him.
dinner bell for a herd of walkers to show up. How is that better?
Cause this place will be fucking chaos when that thing hits. No one will be paying any attention to us. And that's when we go. It's our opening. We just gotta figure out a way to draw them to us.
Your friend here wants to get us killed by lurkers before Bill can do it.
He's not my friend.
What is it with you?
That's what it sounds like.
Your
to me.
friend's here? Hold on.
You
Who
know
said
that's not
that?
what he's saying, but it does sound dangerous.
This shit is all dangerous.
Kenny,
Do not speak to me like that.
Right, Sarita.
I'm not sure this is a good idea. It puts us all at risk.
Thank you. The kid's the sensible one. I still vote we get Luke the radio and wait for
What?
an
Why did they all know
Come
about
on.
Luke? When did I tell them that?
About Luke?
What?
He flagged us down when Charlotte wasn't looking. Told us his plan. Mentioned he talked to you.
If Luke can tell us what's going on with the guards, we can use that to pick a good time to escape.
That seems reasonable.
Who knows when that'll be? There was a girl back at Crawford that used church bells to send walkers all over the city. We just need something really loud.
The PA system Carver is always using is quite loud.
There's some speakers outside the building, pointed toward the parking lot. I saw them when we were walking out to the work. Troy's always standing next to one of them.
I saw the controls. They're in Carver's office.
Hey, text me.
She's right.
He doesn't take answers from
It's
you.
all controlled in Bill's office. There's a switch in there that'll turn them on.
How do you know that?
I used to make a lot of the announcements back in the day. I had it flipped on once. Luckily, there wasn't much around at the time to hear it. It was plenty loud, though.
That's perfect. We just gotta get into his office. Why didn't you say something sooner?
Because it doesn't change anything. This isn't a discussion about how to do it. It's a discussion about whether it's stupid. And it's still stupid. The sensible thing is to get Luke the radio and wait for an opening.
You're real difficult to deal with sometimes.
Kenny. No, that's all right. You ain't exactly a peach either.
We should get the radio to Luke. It doesn't hurt to have more information.
I agree.
Fine. We can do that. But the herd is still what's gonna get us out of here. Maybe Luke can tell us where it's hitting from. Okay, so we get that turd radio. He keeps us posted on the herd's movement. We fire up the PA thing and bring the walkers to roll over this place.
And then what?
Get some guns and shoot our way out. I don't know. Whatever we can. We improvise.
Then that's not a plan. You don't plan to improvise.
I figured out what your problem is. You don't think this stuff through. If the end of the plan is just to stroll through a herd of walkers, then you should know from the jump there's no way it's ever going to work.
Actually, I do it all the time.
Period, random woman.
First words I ever hear you say, and it's just some crazy, stupid shit.
Okay, not too much.
What do you mean exactly?
Why did he gag her so bad? The random NPCs are fighting.
Now I don't know who's crazier.
I do it all the time.
I've walked through
Excuse
herds
me, who the
before.
fuck are you and why are you saying stupid ass shit?
Calm.
Whoa,
You
what?
seem to know what you're talking about.
This is nuts.
I've done it too.
What?
It's how we got out of the marsh house. Lee covered me and we walked right through.
Period.
Really? Holy shit. Oh, good one, Lee.
He's dead.
All right.
He won't hear you. I don't know why I said
Radio.
that.
We still have to find a
Good
way to
one,
get
Lee.
Stockholm.
Like,
I got a plan for that.
what did he expect? Lee to be
Come
like,
on, kid.
yep.
Gonna need your help.
Okay, so now we're just going with
Where the
Kenny's
hell did she
plan.
come from?
Even though I don't agree with, like, as I said multiple times in the cutscene, I don't agree with Kenny's
We
plan.
just need to use the winch. She can just climb up from
I
there.
don't agree with Kenny's
Then
plan.
just drop into one of the skylights over the stock room. There are shelves and stuff for you to land on, so you probably won't fall to your death.
Great.
That thing breaks all the time. Unless something's changed, it won't support much weight.
Where's Sarah? Did they even say
Come
that?
on, up and at him.
Don't push her, Kenny.
She's our best bet. I mean that, Clem.
Now or never, I guess.
That's my girl.
Can we get the
We
Pixie
gotta
Cut
get that
woman's
rope
name
down.
first?
Mike, you want to boost her up?
What is that woman's
Come on,
name?
kid.
Don't let go.
I got you.
Go, 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 go. You gotta be a little faster. Can he be serious?
Hurry, all right? I don't think they're the sharpest.
Why is he
ones in the
pulling
world.
it? Why is he doing it so slow?
They see you not in your bunk. We're all done.
Hello? Let me get on the ladder. She's so
He's coming
slow.
back. I gotta let you go. I can't stand here. Grab something.
Bitch. She was not even that high. She was not even high enough to have grabbed it from that angle, but sure. Also, there was barbed wire on the outside when we were climbing up, but then the barbed wire disappeared when she grabbed it. Like, okay. You know. it might be punching down at this point to talk about like inconsistencies in the narrative and in the coding of this game. As we know, I mean, I don't know if this is common knowledge or if it's not common knowledge, but as we know, as I know,
3,000 of them out there.
In the parking lot?
Telltale had no money.
No, not
Telltale was a very broke company with no money.
See the dust they're kicking up.
And the timeline that they had to work under, the timeline that they worked under was super insane and crazy and
They passed by us.
unwinnable. They would make games in like 2 months.
I don't know.
They had a quality assurance team of like 3 people.
But he felt the same thing last time.
Who even is that?
We learned a lot since last time.
I've never even seen that one with the beard.
We'll find out if they turn this way.
I was watching SNL because Charlie was hosting and performing, and they wouldn't stop making fun of Jake Paul beating up an elder. I mean, like, it's tea. What do you take away from the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight other than that Jake Paul beats up the elderly? I just wanted to I know I have to go into the greenhouse. I just want to see if there's anything anywhere else. Or maybe I don't have to go into the greenhouse. Hi, George. How are you? I'm okay, but I'd be better if you were here. I don't know. You're such a whore lately. You're such a prostitute lately, Josh Bushy Browses. You are acting so bisexual recently. The way you're flirting with every chat man. Oh my god. I was just kidding. I mean, if we can't bring back good old-fashioned slut shaming, what can we do? Like, they're trying to take everything from us. They're trying to take every joy that queer people have left, like slut shaming bisexuals.
It's crazy about Reggie, huh?
I'm about to go to bed. Just had to share the SNL Jake Paul gag. Good night, horny Jaime. Thanks for sharing.
Go on.
And fuck Tori Kelly. They should have made fun of her looking old at the national anthem performance.
Huh. You don't?
No. Do you?
I don't know. So really, no bullshit. You think we're ready?
I think so. The homestead, at least. I'm not sure about the expansion. They're out there just moaning.
That's what they do.
It's driving me crazy. It's really unnerving.
I know what you mean. You figure we.
This is like Firewatch. Who remembers when I was playing Firewatch?
You never got used to a light buzzing or anything?
Tavia and this random guy are like that Firewatch emotional cheating arc.
Bill wants me to start getting this bay door fixed.
You beat that game so quickly. I could have sworn that I didn't even beat it.
Troy backed into it when we brought the
I
prisoners.
was convinced I
See, it's hard not to call the prisoners.
Anyway, I'm looking at it now. I don't think we have what we need.
missed some very important outcome or something.
To get this place built. I can't say for sure if we even had the materials.
But I
before we
didn't.
started
The
this
game
thing.
was just mid.
You can't be smoking back here.
Vince, come on. Don't give me that.
If Bill smells a whiff of smoke back here, he'll flip. What are you thinking? You know what? I'm just gonna tell him. I'm not letting someone else get blamed for this. That's bullshit.
Vince! Vince, come on! Vince!
Oh, her stutter step. The stories are fun, but even at the time I played it, I always thought the games could have had more outcomes. Yeah, it's not even necessarily like, I'm not necessarily mad that the choices don't matter.
You get him?
Because at the end of the day, like, you know, it is what it is. Making a game that has a bunch of different outcomes that affect the game as you play it is super unrealistic even now. Like, the amount of development time that would have to, it would basically be like making a bunch of different games.
Come on, Clem. Don't keep us waiting.
Which is not easy, especially not for Telltale, which had to shit out episodes like once a month. But I think there are a lot of challenges with the narrative that come from the super rushed development cycle. Like, the writing doesn't feel consistent or anything.
I told you probably wouldn't die. Nice job.
It doesn't have to be many, but a little more variety could be better. I think what we get and what we were always just gonna get is different dialogue outcomes.
Yep.
Which is interesting, like the idea that the choices you make
Get some rest.
cause some minor changes in the dialogue. That could be enough for people. But they're not, like, the changes don't...
About his dumb little face.
Why are you telling your new wife about your old
First
family?
things that come to mind are always the dumb things he was doing. Kid was always running in circles. Every damn place he went, he just
What a
run.
strange way to talk about your dead
Couldn't stop.
child. I miss my dumb piece of shit son and his dumb piece of shit
He
behavior.
was a good boy. Well, long day tomorrow. One long day.
I just really wish deaths of some main characters were optional and not inevitable. I honestly don't even have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with deaths of main characters, because that's the thing with apocalypse games, right? You're gonna be like, I want to save everyone. You can't save everyone. I just think that the deaths were not well written. Like, it all comes down to this issue of, like, even if they only told one story, because that's what happened in this game. They pretended that it was a game where they told multiple stories, but they told one. Choices did not matter, so they told one story. But the issue is the story that they told did not feel like it was comprehensively done. It didn't feel like it was at all pre-planned, because it wasn't. The Telltale writers came out and said they had to rewrite, like, everything over and over again, even a few months, or not even months, a few weeks before the game went out. They would have to rewrite huge sections. Under those conditions, there was no way this game was ever going to be like a complete arc from beginning to end. But if it was, I feel like people would overlook how the choices don't matter, how frustrating some character deaths are.
Clementine should do it.
Are you fucking kidding? No offense, but come on, that's crazy. She's a kid. Why would...
There's a million reasons. She knows Luke. She can hide. She got the damn radio for us in the first place.
Who cares?
And I'm sorry, Mike, but I don't know you from fucking Adam, all right? And if I'm trusting someone to do something this important, I'm trusting her.
You don't trust me to get a radio to someone?
Kenny, no. Mike should take it.
Clem?
Why are you pushing her into this? I can do it. It'll work.
All right, little chickens.
I just don't want to. They're always making me do
I
shit.
don't think today's gonna be like yesterday. No way. No shenanigans.
And once again, it doesn't
This
matter.
rooster's gonna be
Like,
surveilling your ass
I'm like,
every
Mike should
second
do
of
it,
the
and
day,
then
you hear?
I just end up doing it anyways.
Got that? I'm afraid I need an answer, girl.
Whatever.
Come on.
Oh, you have your pockets all out. I'm sorry, but it's the only way. Gonna get your tags all snagged on something.
How funny. Would it be Kenny if he didn't just ignore all advice and do whatever he wanted anyways? Like, the one thing we know about Kenny's character, he's gonna do him. He's gonna do him regardless.
She's with
I'm
me.
doing me regardless.
Shit, I almost forgot.
Yeah.
And it don't matter if you like it or not.
Well, take her then. I don't care.
Okay, that was unnecessary.
Never mind.
Just chores of a different sort. Come on, City Mouse.
Don't call me a mouse.
Can't you cut her a break? She'd really rather keep with us, people she knows.
It's nothing that'll hurt her.
Okay. It's okay.
Come on.
I don't even know why she called me a city
I just wanted
mouse.
to make sure you
Clementine
were
is
all
from
right.
Georgia. She's from
I
like
didn't believe
the
you
suburbs.
When you told me about Reggie. I ran and found Bill once I left you. Figured even if he had done it, he'd make up
I
some
really
sort
don't
of
give a fuck,
excuse,
Bonnie.
but
I
Bill
don't.
was just
She's
so
always
mad
like
and
seeking validation from me so that I can tell her she's a good person.
had to be
Oh my
done,
God, you
and
care
that
about
was
you
just
care
one of
about
those moments when your
Reggie.
blood
Oh
runs
my God,
cold.
you're such a good
These
person,
pimples up
Bonnie.
and down your arm.
I don't
'Cause
care.
It turns out the person you thought you knew was never there.
I met him once and I told you who he was and you didn't
anxious,
believe me.
Clementine. Something the matter?
Yeah, I'm about to blow this whole place up. The bombs that I have planted in this store will detonate in 3, 2,
You know you can talk to
1.
me, right?
Bitch, I'm not talking to you about shit.
I was dishonest when I first met you, but I swear on everything holy that'll never happen again.
Bonnie, I'd rather be around people that I trust.
Gag her again. Her just showing the
I
fucking...
can understand you're uncomfortable.
The radio's
I
just
won't
sticking
force
out
you
of
to
her
be around me
jacket.
if you don't want to. Go on, back out and be with Kenny.
Thanks. And the radio just sticking out of her pocket and Bonnie not noticing. Like, she did not try to hide that shit at all.
You should get going. Bill don't like idle hands.
Y'all better hurry that shit up. I hate babysitting you assholes.
Luke?
She said that loud as hell.
Luke, are you okay?
Like, she's not even trying to... I feel like just calling out his name is not... It's not smart. What exactly is this place supposed to be? An internment camp? Not really. It's literally just like a survivor, like, place.
Where is he?
I don't know. It's just a place where survivors are, right? But the issue is, like, survivors who misbehave
really old.
are relegated
He's
to, like, a
probably
different
fine.
class compared to the survivors who behave. So it's like everybody's here doing labor or whatever. They're all taking part in maintaining this.
I swear to Christ you're gonna regret this.
I was...
Okay.
You ain't supposed to be out here.
And you're mad.
You people been here one fucking day and already you're fucking up. Well, you wait and see what happens. Move! Hey!
He said, hey! Black Mamba. In the Espa song, Black Mamba, when they're like,
Get
hey!
over there. And how is it that we're repaid for our trust? With treachery?
What did I do?
With deceit?
Oh, they caught Luke Law.
Theft.
Did you know about this?
Whatever you were planning is over. It's done. You can't just run from your problems. You can't just up and leave when it gets tough. Because there's nowhere else you can go where it ain't. Tough is all we got now. Get that through your fucking skulls. Luke here, he can't help you now. You gotta help yourselves. You gotta help me find the strength to forgive you. Now you can start by telling me where the other one is.
Who?
I'm gonna count to 3. If that radio ain't in my hand by then, we'll have to make things more difficult. 1.
I'll just give him the radio. I don't give a fuck. There's no point.
2.
I got
it right here.
Are you stupid?
It's all right.
Honestly, just shoot Kenny.
Sorry about that. Not sure what
He's done nothing but cause trouble. Shoot him.
3.
Fucker.
No!
God! Jesus Christ! Stop!
Stop him! Somebody stop him!
Troy, do something!
Let me go!
Clementine, help
You
me!
have to do this, Bill!
No! Stop it! Kenny!
Oh, I'm not helping Kenny.
Please! Please stop! Please! No.
Why would I help Kenny? Then I'll get beat up. I would help literally any other character.
Bill! That's enough, Bill! Please! Bill, there's a breach!
All right, everyone come with me. Bonnie, you stick around. Make sure these folks don't get into any more trouble.
Yeah, okay.
No supper for y'all tonight. Maybe an
Wow,
empty
she's
stomach
finally
will give you some
realizing that the man who kills people is bad.
again tomorrow.
If you run and help Kenny, the other dude knocks her to the ground and she goes unconscious, I think. Like, maybe if I cared about Kenny, but
We need
Kenny,
to get him able to
like,
move, 'cause we're leaving tonight. We're leaving tonight.
Oh my god, now finally, what a surprise. The flip-flopper Bonnie flip-flops again. She was Team Carver and then she suddenly grew a conscience and now she's Team Us. Like, I fucking hate Bonnie. Oh my god, she finally developed a sense of morality. We'll see how long that lasts before she flip-flops again. Like, fuck Bonnie. Sarita's bob. Maybe this is punching down again, but Sarita's bob is so stiff. When she puts her head in her hands and her bob stays in the same place, like, oh, that's...
What'd she say?
She said she can get us out of the pen if we can get the PA system going. Second she hears it, she'll run over and spring us.
That's great.
It's not great.
What are you talking about?
Look, I know part of this is my fault. I know.
Can we even trust Bonnie?
Oh, I interrupted his dialogue.
To trust her. I mean, if she wanted us caught, we'd be caught. But tonight is risky.
It is pretty damn risky, guys. Risky? Did you see what that son of a bitch just did? The plan works. Nothing needs to change. It's all set up. The hard part is done. This guy's fucking crazy. Who knows what he'll do next?
Yeah, but now we're dealing with a guy beat to shit, Sarita in no shape to do anything, and I'm a goddamn mess. Look, we should rest up. Okay, we should bide our time.
Agreed.
For an opening.
Agreed.
Agreed to help us tonight.
And that doesn't mean she can't do it some other night.
Agreed. Luke being right as per usual.
Sense. Maybe we should wait.
We should.
We're not waiting.
Why?
Ain't nothing out there, guys. Trust me, I looked. There's no food. There's no supplies. They picked everything clean.
We should wait. Everyone's hurt. Everyone's tired. It's a bad idea.
Terrible. It's not terrible. It just ain't great.
Exactly.
Again, it doesn't matter. Because, mind you, we're leaving tonight regardless of what I pick. Because Telltale was a broke-ass company with no money. But,
Can I see him?
I don't think that's a good idea. His orbital is crushed. I don't think there's much hope for the eye. I got him as stable as I could, cleaned it, got some of the swelling down, bandaged it as best I could. But until he wakes up, we won't know if there's any damage to the brain.
and they want to leave tonight?
Okay, look.
How silly.
Maybe I'm just playing devil's advocate here, but if...
Oh, Luke has already
if y'all are
flipped.
serious about
Luke.
tonight, then we're gonna have to start talking about maybe leaving some folks behind.
No!
There is no other way.
Luke, who was outwardly against leaving tonight, is now saying, let's leave tonight and leave people behind.
Only here because of you people, and now you intend to leave us behind.
So we should risk all of our lives?
Kenny would want us to go.
How can you say that after all he's done for you?
That's why I know he'd want you safe. He'd want us all safe.
Right.
It's what he'd tell us if he could.
Honestly, Sarita has probably been with Kenny longer than we've been with Kenny, but he still fucks with us more than he fucks with Sarita, which is kind of crazy.
I'm all right, hon. We leave tonight. Plan don't change.
What the fuck? Like, why do we just let Kenny bulldoze us into everything?
You are one tough bastard.
Do tough bastards get their ass kicked in front of everybody?
Fuck Kenny, I'm not engaging. I'm not engaging with this Kenny, like, narrative.
You alright?
They try to force you so hard to love Kenny.
Your fault, okay?
I know it wasn't.
So don't go blaming yourself.
I would never do
Glad
that.
you're okay.
Me too. If you can call this okay.
All right. Well, then what now?
We get the hell out of here.
Like now.
Yes.
It's just so unfortunate that
Where are we going?
both Season 1 and Season 2 are tied up in the Kenny narrative. And the Kenny narrative is not a good narrative. Like, we don't fuck with Kenny, so why would...
It's a Civil War site.
It's just...
Tourist trap. Got signs
It's just
all
not
over.
worth it.
Just follow the road.
We stopped there after we escaped the first time. Luke and Carlos know where it is.
Honestly, this is unconfirmed.
Well, at least if a few folks
This isn't even, like, I don't know why I say unconfirmed. This is straight from my imagination. I feel like Krista and Omid were probably meant to be here,
We just
right?
need someone to go set off that PA, right? I mean, you never bothered to explain who's supposed to do that.
Krista and Omid, I feel like they probably got written out of Season 2. Because, like, going to a Civil War site, I feel like Mike is taking the role of Omid. Because why would Mike know about,
I'm gonna need a boost.
like, a Civil War site like that? They teased that in Season 1 when Omid was like, I am a big fan of Civil War history or whatever. And then Rebecca being pregnant, like, Krista was also pregnant. I feel like at some point it got rewritten to where Krista and Omid are not in Season 2. I feel like Krista was supposed to be the role of the pregnant survivor.
Down into the office. Outdoor speaker switch.
Omid
Turn
was
on
supposed to
PA.
still be in the
Up to
group,
roof.
and then
Down
for
into
some
the
reason they
stockroom
just
to meet you guys.
shelved them.
That right?
I thought Lee was a Civil War history buff. I feel like both of them were, weren't they? Because Krista was like, oh, Mead likes Civil War history. Who liked that other than old white guys? And Lee was like,
Clem, make sure you bring Alvin.
Alvin is gone, dear. Like, no shade, but you gotta let that man go. Do skylights really just open like that? I wouldn't think that you would be able to open a skylight just by lifting it, but I guess I don't know anything about skylights. Hey. Hey, baby. Hey.
Alvin? Are you okay?
That's a walker. Check his pulse. There's nothing else in this room. What is this? Is this a bottle of alcohol? Oh my god, let's get lit. What is that? Is that whiskey? We need that. I can see what you mean about the writers trying to outdo the Walking Dead series, so I can only imagine they killed Omid and wrote out Krista for shock value. I agree. I also think season 2 is weird because it's like there's no tie-in to season 1 other than Kenny, but it's like they try to make you.
What's wrong?
They pull you in different directions based on like, do you have more loyalty to Kenny or more loyalty to these people you just met? And it's like, of course, pretty much everybody who plays season 2 was like, oh, I'm gonna side with Kenny over these people I just met.
Where are they?
Because they know Kenny. And so, like,
Come on.
this idea that the whole narrative of the season is tied up in Kenny versus everybody else, it would make more sense. And it was teased in season 1, like Krista versus Kenny.
Alvin, are you okay?
Bitch, say something.
Carver talks all that tough guy shit, then keeps the tiniest gun in the universe. There's something funny about that.
That's all just like straight from my imagination. It's not even like a rumor or a theory, like I just made that up.
Come on, we have to go.
I ain't going anywhere. But you are. Go on. I mean to get some payback.
No, we're leaving. We're all leaving.
I ain't fit to move, kid. I've run out of road.
No, I'll just go up there and shut that thing off.
You gotta get out of here. They'll be here any second.
Thank you.
This is sad, but we also don't know this man at all.
I get the feeling it's gonna be a girl.
That is heartbreaking, though.
Go on.
Like, we don't know him. Oh, he didn't even get a shot off. Like, he sucks. Oh, never mind, he did. What the fuck? He didn't even kill Carver, lol. He just killed some random unnamed NPC number 2.
From charcoal briquettes to propane tanks, House has all you need to make your day special.
She didn't see us? How did she not see us? Okay, come on, Tavia. You gotta use your eyes.
You want to disrespect me, fine. You want to throw away the life I'm
This
trying to build for us
absolute mess.
all? Then fucking fine.
Shockingly,
Wanna
we
run
go
off
with
this
Kenny's plan
dog shit
and
group of crippled fucks? Then fine. Be
it
my
doesn't
guest.
work.
But I will put a bullet in you and that baby before I let you leave again with my child.
It's not yours.
You don't fucking know that. And until we do, you're not going anywhere.
What if I just keep walking? What? Okay. I thought it was a choice. I thought she was gonna get across and then get somewhere important. Like,
Want to run off with this dog shit group of crippled fucks? Then fine. Be my guest. But I will put a bullet in you and that baby before I let you leave again with my child.
It's not yours.
You don't fucking know that. And until we...
Get back!
Just shoot him.
Come on, Luke. This ain't none of your business.
Just shoot him. Like,
Clem,
at this point.
Why isn't Alvin with you?
Girl.
Where is he?
Girl, let's be serious for a second.
Alvin!
Rebecca, I am... Oh God, I am so
Don't
sorry.
take your eyes off of...
Rebecca, sweetie, my God. How did we get here, you and me? This is just a bit of a custody battle we got on our hands here.
Shoot him.
Why would I chime in? I don't have any business with this. Like, Clementine, by virtue of being the player character, has to make all the important decisions. Realistically, why would a 14-year-old decide whether someone lives or dies? Like, this is not Clementine's business. She's a child. Also, I change Clementine's age every time I talk about her. I don't know how old she is. I think she's 11. 12? She's 11. Oh. Well.
I only need a minute. Go on. You don't need to see this.
That girl's already seen more than you can imagine.
Shut your mouth, Bill.
You don't know me.
You're all just gonna let him do this?
Yes.
There ain't one part of that son of a bitch I don't hate, but that does not make this right.
Kenny, please, don't do this.
It's gotta be done, Clem.
Okay.
Look at
Well,
you.
I did my
Fucking
part.
ingrates. I don't even know how good you got it.
In mine, I remember having a gun. You get to shoot him in the ear. I
That's
wonder how you
alright.
get a gun.
You'll learn.
What? Like, maybe you can take Alvin's gun?
Lambs to the slaughter. No shepherd to guide you. Clementine knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Come on.
Come on, Clem.
Fucking big man now, huh? Oh, come on, Clementine. Don't be like that. Don't run away. You know you want to see
He
the
thought
show.
he knew me. Like, he doesn't know me.
Who do
Bitch,
think
you don't
you're
know
fooling,
me.
huh? I know
I'm a little girl. I'm literally 12.
Let's go.
Yeah, go on. Let the sheep out of the pen. We'll see how long that lasts.
I'll be right there.
You won't see anything.
That's funny, coming from you.
It's just like,
How's that eye?
I don't care about this.
My voice.
I don't care about this
It'll get
because
you there.
Carver was not even really a
Fucking
character.
skull.
This is one of my biggest issues with this season. He was not a character, he was a plot device. Like, all he did the whole time was be an antagonistic presence. He was like, I know how to make this world, whatever. Like, all he did was, like, hit Clem, beat up Kenny, do, like, villainous shit. He wasn't a character, he was just a plot device. And so them being like, do you want him to get revenge or whatever, it doesn't matter to me because it's not really a narrative I care about. He was the absence of a human being. So it's like, oh my god, are you gonna let these people torture a human being?
I'm alright.
It's like, maybe they could have done it better, but what would have made him more convincing?
Make it through this.
I mean, so much. I can't even, like, it would have to literally be a top-down reconstruction of his whole character. Because it's like he's...
Looks like we're in the eye of it now.
The most I can say, the most I can try to rationalize what his role was supposed to be was, like...
Thanks.
The guy who's super pragmatic to a fault in the zombie apocalypse, right? Like, the person who's okay dehumanizing people. Hello? I clicked that. The people who's okay dehumanizing people in a way that, you can argue it's like the only way to survive, but also by routinely dehumanizing people, in essence, you also dehumanize yourself, right? Like, there could have been something interesting there with, like, he stopped feeling...
I'll go first.
I mean, what was his backstory, right? Like, he has a child coming at some point in the world, presumably. And so, can we say he's acting as some type of like father or something? I don't like. He's not even a character. He has no backstory. He has no motivations really, other than being the most villainous antagonistic presence. What motivation does Carver have to be the emotional terrorist that he is?
Hurry the fuck up.
Nothing really. I think you're complaining a little too much. I mean, that's what I do. It's just, it's difficult for me because I think season 2 is just such.
They're almost on us. In the actual fuck is going on here?
It's just such shock value only.
Shit. Someone say something before I start. Hey! Don't you even fucking think about it.
It doesn't feel like I'm playing
you hear me?
a game with any type of story.
Troy, we talked about this.
What?
It feels like I'm playing a series of events.
I told you I wanted to get out. You said you'd help, then I'd help.
I thought you meant get out of the pen, not whatever the fuck this shit is.
I did. But now we can leave. Troy, you can come with us.
What? Well, where would we go?
Away from here. Together.
Man, you smell really bad. You gotta get a bath before we... You're shoving dick up!
Come on. Don't make any noise. Got it? They might hear something they don't like.
It's just so the player can be like, wow, he was evil. She shot his dick off. It doesn't make sense to me. It's literally just like shock value.
I need more ammo.
Why are they shooting?
We got this, y'all. Is that Tavia?
They're gonna shoot us.
We need him up here.
Hello? They're gonna shoot us. Hi Dan. How are you?
It'll be okay.
Don't run.
Watch Sarah.
Quiet, honey. Clementine, come help me.
Help you with what?
Down. Please, just say something. You're her friend.
Okay.
Dad!
Oh, I forgot that happens. Oh.
She hit us!
I can't get you, babe.
Run, Sarah!
I forgot. Like, I didn't know that's how that ended. Honestly, just leave it at this point. Like, just go. Oh. This poor little queen. Tall and a fast runner? Like, she really could have been a slayer in the apocalypse. She is a slayer! Is she tall? I feel like I don't know that to be true. Oh, he's chomping down. He's eating the fuck out of her. I know this walker was hungry. Hack off Sarita's arm or, like, girl, it's bad for you. I could have chopped off the arm, but it's like, why do that in the fields? Why do that in the fields? Like, we can just do that in the next episode, right? There's no reason for us to make that decision when we're actively being swarmed by zombies. I just resist anything that's like...
Sarah's glasses.
She's gonna get someone killed.
I cut her arm off.
You didn't have to take the radio.
My mantra, though, this, that, pretty girl mantra, this, that, pretty girl mantra, this, that, mantra, like, the reason I resist doing that...
Still gonna be pretty when this heals?
You were never pretty. Is because they make Clementine make so many decisions in this game. It's like, why does Clementine have to make those decisions?
What are you gonna do?
That's not Clementine. The decision to amputate a limb, she is 11. She cannot be making that decision.
Where the fuck is Luke?
Oh, look, they're continuing. They're
Don't let
continuing.
them pull you down with them.
they're continuing to build this Luke versus Kenny power struggle. I wonder if that's going to be narratively paid off, or if they're going to randomly abandon that storyline midway through the season and then just make the rest of the season about some other bullshit. Help Sarah with her chores. You and 54.5% of players helped Sarah, period. Told Bonnie about Luke. You and 63.5% of players chose to hide Luke's presence. Admitted to stealing the walkie-talkie. You and 33.3% of players tried to speak up. I mean, like, it wasn't even really a choice. Because honestly, I had no blame in the walkie-talkie thing. I told Kenny that Mike should take it, and Mike forced me to take it. So obviously, Kenny has to own up to it. Like, he would be wrong as hell. You watch Kenny kill Carver. You and 51.4% of players left with Sarita. Oh, that's crazy. Pretty much 50-50. I would think more people would want the revenge fantasy of staying to watch him. But, you know. Chopped off Sarita's arm. You and 43.1% of players killed the zombie that bit Sarita. That was Ep3. That was quick. It was. And honestly, other than Bonnie still being with the group, that's pretty much the end of 400 Days' relevancy in the plot. Like, they randomly put a bunch of 400 Days characters in the Home Depot that we were staying in, and that's like the amount of relevance that 400 Days had. So honestly, was there even a point to playing it? Should I even still play it? I mean, we kind of missed the boat, right? I'll play Michonne, but 400 Days was kind of useless filler, in my opinion. Like, what's her name? Shell and, what are their names? Shell and, there's a sister duo named Shell and, Shell, Walking Dead. Shell and Becca are in 400 Days, and they're just randomly, like, in the Home Depot. You can't even talk to them. They're just in the background somewhere. Like, okay, we have to play a whole episode of the game where she's just somewhere there for some reason. Like, it's just not giving. It's just not giving. The characters should have played a bigger role, right? The one that we get some type of substantial role from is Bonnie, and her role is being fucking annoying. Her role is just being, like, some useless character who wastes screen time. I'm being too harsh on her because I just don't like her, but I feel like there's... she doesn't give. She doesn't have a valid role in the story, in my opinion. I have to sneeze. I lied. I didn't have to sneeze. Anyways, yeah, I did not. I think this episode especially is a pretty concentrated. It's a pretty concentrated reason why I don't like Season 2, and I think it's emblematic of a lot of the problems with Telltale, even going back to Season 1. You look at things too logically. You're Scully from the X-Files. I've never seen the X-Files, but I'll take it. Stop being rational. I think in my, like, day-to-day life, I'm more emotional, but it's just, like, the media consumption part. When I'm, like, analyzing media, I just see it in terms of, like, I'm a critic. Like, gay people and their armchair criticism of media. Other people react to movies. Other people react to, like, pop stars. They're like, here's how to save Tate McRae's career. My version of that is, here's how we could have saved The Walking Dead Telltale. I think this game coasts a lot off of Clementine being an amazing character, right? Like, I don't even think she's characterized that well in Season 2, but in Season 1, her, like, relationship with Lee, this entire series coasts off of that. It coasts off of the strength of Season 1, getting you to care about Clementine and Lee. So then in Season 2, we were invested in Clementine's survival, but they make so many poor choices as far as, like, how to build that. I feel like theoretically, if we were gonna... I haven't played Season 3 and 4, so I don't know how it goes. But theoretically, we should be seeing the evolution of Clementine, right? Like, over the first season, she is entirely dependent on Lee, and Lee sort of teaches her in this apocalypse, you have to learn how to survive. And then Lee dies. It's like the death of the mentor figure. A very, you know, common thing in writing is like the mentor is there and then the mentor is gone. So then you have to apply the lessons of the mentor. So then there could be an interesting season in the fact that her mentor passed away and she is an 11-year-old girl trying to navigate the zombie apocalypse without any type of guidance, without any parental figure, and she doesn't know, like, she didn't have enough time with Lee to really seamlessly apply all the advice. I think another issue with this season is that it just takes season 1 to mean that Clementine now has all of the skills to survive the zombie apocalypse, and she shouldn't. It shouldn't have been like Lee taught her everything she knows how to survive, so then she just survives seamlessly. This season feels a lot about like interpersonal struggle among the group, that Clementine like chooses who to side with and who not to side with. I feel like that's a bad choice, honestly, just like from the beginning. It should have been about Clementine, like, it being hard without Lee. Like, she didn't have time to like know what he means. He's an adult who knows the lessons he's giving. She should have struggled with like, he told me this thing, but I don't know how to apply that. Like, he said something like, what was it? Never let them get close or whatever, something, I don't know. She could have like pushed people away and then realized like, oh, by doing this, I'm isolating myself. I have to learn how to depend on people. I don't know. She didn't have enough like field training with the advice to where it makes sense this season for her to just be like a surviving machine who's capable of doing everything. To some extent, if we're being really kind to the game, we can say like her navigating these interpersonal dynamics is proof that she like is caught in a hard position. Like, she doesn't know what to do because she's 11, but I feel like it doesn't even happen like that. It's like it's the player as a grown adult choosing who to side with. It doesn't feel like you're an 11-year-old who is emotionally immature and is trying to figure out how to make it through. It feels like she already has all the answers. She's sort of a Mary Sue character who can do no wrong.
I wasn't truthful.
And in that, we lose so much like potential for characterization. Like, we have to see Clementine fail at some points if it's gonna make sense for her to succeed. Are we doing the next app? We are.
Fuck her.
No!
No!
Stop it! Kenny! Kenny!
Talk about Edelgard. Oh my god, I really need to talk about Edelgard. I really need to play Fire Emblem Three Houses, because oh, if I have this much to say about Walking Dead Telltale, imagine what I have to say about my favorite game.
Go on. You don't need to see this.
And we don't.
Let's go.
And we didn't. And we left. You're talking too much. You're so mad. What's the point of streaming if not to talk? Like, I have opinions on things, sorry. I have opinions on things. Moisten that thrussy. See, this is how you know you're old as hell. This outdated ass meme. This meme from like 2018. What's next? Visco Girls? What's next? And I oop, and I oop, and I oop. Like, you're not giving. The comedy isn't there. Telltale Games presents some bullshit.
Oh God! Clementine, it bit me. I'm dead. I'm dead.
You have to stay calm. They'll notice you.
Doesn't matter. I'm bit. Oh God!
Oh God! Serena!
What meme is that? See, I'll take off my glasses because you made me self-conscious.
We have to move.
The blank ussy meme. The blank ussy meme. Put it back. No, it's okay. You did not make that up. Don't lie.
Going after Sarah!
See, like, why is she just such a capable survivor?
Kenny?
You look so cute with your glasses. You know I'm a hater. It's not, like, I'm just... What? What did I fuck up? Huh? Okay. She died for some reason. Anyways, no, I took them off because I don't even need to wear glasses. Like, I have 20/20 vision. They're just aesthetic.
Going after Sarah!
Kenny?
Oh, I didn't dodge. What, she had to reapply fresh guts? Now they just don't see her because she reapplied fresh guts? They knew the guts that she had before? This just doesn't make sense. To answer your question about her being so capable, I would only assume that Krista taught her so much since the death of Omid. I agree, probably. But also...
I can't find anybody.
Why are they just talking in the middle of the horde? Like, just leave.
We can't stay here, Rebecca. We need to keep moving.
They're standing in a crowd of zombies that people are shooting at. Like, are you okay? It has been years, you know? It hasn't been years. It was 6 months from the end of season 1 when this season started.
There.
Like, it's been at most a year. Regardless,
Jane.
Thank God. Stop. Relax. You need to walk slowly. You'll be fine. I can't do this. You have to help us. Please. We can't come together like this. It's better if we spread out. You two will be fine.
No, you don't understand. Just... I'll stay close and watch out for Rebecca.
Your choice.
Yep, it's my choice. I don't know. Like, I guess it makes sense for her to have learned things from season 1. There's a huge issue in the narrative if Clementine is not really a character and she's just a vessel for the player. And it feels like in this game, she's just a vessel for the player. Doesn't feel like she has her own, like, ideas or agency or, like, anything other than vague references to...
Okay, just tell me what to do.
She makes, like, some vague references to what Lee taught her in season 1, but that's not enough for...
I'm gonna get on the far side of her. I need you to get her attention.
She still has her top teeth. Damn, they gave her radium jaw.
If you fall behind, I can't come back for you.
It's been 2 years since season 1 till episode 2. When she's 11. So yes, it's been years. What? I feel like that's not even correct. Season 1 all took place in like a few weeks, I'm pretty sure, didn't it? Or like a few months? I feel like it's only been at most like 2 years.
Let's go.
A year and a half. Regardless, like, she should have the tools to survive the zombie apocalypse, but the issue is that she's not 11. She's 8 in season 1. Is she? Today's her birthday. Is that really what happens? I don't remember. Anyways, regardless, she should still be a child, and it doesn't feel like she's still a child. This game doesn't give her, like, any moments to be a child. It feels like she might as well be, like, 16 at this point. Because an 11-year-old, like, she's literally just a vessel for the adult players.
We can stop for a moment, if you need to.
No. No.
It's the apocalypse. I know. I'm just saying. Oh my god, I just dropped my earphone.
Can't rest now.
You're pissing me off so bad. I'm saying that Clementine's characterization is flawed because she's a Mary Sue with no flaws, and she seems to just now be able to navigate the apocalypse fully fine, and it really challenges the narrative because the story of season 2 just ends up being that she like chooses between two groups, and it's not compelling.
Who knows?
Mary Sue, don't get bopped with that misogynistic language. Mary Sue describes a character who has no flaws in media. Like, if you don't have the vernacular, then don't engage in the conversation. It's not my fault that you don't know the arguments that you embroil yourself in. She's flawed as fuck. Name a flaw.
I know I should feel glad that we escaped, but I just can't stop thinking about the others.
Maybe you need to make flawed decisions. I don't know. What decisions? Like, you can't because it doesn't matter.
What was? Escaping?
Oh my goodness. You don't have the vernacular you think you
We
possess.
should have been more patient. Come up with something better.
It worked.
If you can call that working, we could have... I don't know.
I'm not getting involved in grown people's business.
I know you wish things could have gone differently, but we just need to keep moving on as best we can. I'm just saying that if people hadn't panicked, things might have turned out better.
True.
Of course. We panicked. We were scared.
The plan was good. The execution was the
I don't even know if I agree with Jane necessarily.
Like you're saying it was
Because Carlos
What?
got
No,
shot.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Carlos got shot.
Just...
Like, what were we supposed to do about Carlos getting
I'm
killed?
sorry. I don't want to slow us down. Can I just have a minute?
Of course, Queen.
Yeah. Take a minute.
Thank you.
Jane is not the right person to have with Rebecca. Like, this group is such a mess.
Alvin was supposed to be here for this.
Is Alvin...
He's dead is what he is. Thanks to that fucking madman back there.
You're the one making decisions that are flawless. Maybe you're the Mary Sue. I don't know. Okay.
What are you going to do with it?
What do you mean by that?
Sorry.
Gagged you? I mean, I could keep arguing, but you just don't. You just don't have
What do you mean by that?
the tools.
Do with what? My baby?
I'm just looking at the worst case scenario. You and Clem won't be able to raise a baby by yourselves. Not out here. I just mean it's going to need food and, you know, other stuff.
We'll look after it together.
Food?
Even if that's the case, you can't always protect everyone.
So we're just supposed to assume, we're just supposed to abandon.
Just because
What?
you're some angry loner who doesn't care about anyone but herself doesn't mean
You don't
know
have the
better than
vernacular
me.
you think you possess. Sounds a little microaggressive. I
Right
don't
when it
know.
started, me and my
So I
sister,
just
we
can
were-
never say that you're unqualified to engage in an argument.
I don't need your pity.
Do you believe that you have the vernacular?
You don't.
As someone who didn't even know what Mary Sue
You
was.
don't have the right.
No, you
Jane.
can't. Okay.
Shit, I didn't mean it. Shit.
I'm sorry about your sister.
Whose sister? What?
Damn it.
I missed the conversation. Why'd she get mad?
We can't just sit here doing nothing.
I know. They'll be here soon.
Oh my god. It's this random man who has no characterization and Bonnie.
You're starting to worry.
Like, as if...
Besides,
How's Sarita?
I tried to talk to Kenny. He flipped out on me. Started yelling. Scary shit.
I know.
Jane was telling her about her sister, and before she could finish, Rebecca was like, "What? She died?" Almost in I don't give a fuck way. Oh my god, Sarita looks crazy. Her ass is finished.
I hate to say it. Sarita's on her way out. She's probably gonna turn soon.
Is he gonna take care of her?
Jane,
I know it's not pretty, but it's better than the alternative.
it's not our decision to make.
But it's the one that's gotta be made. We're already up the creek enough without a walker to worry about.
I know, Kenny.
I
He'll
just
do the
don't
right
get
thing.
why they're so
Even if
concerned
it's
about
hard.
someone turning. Like, you don't think all of you can handle one walker? You handled hundreds in that last
I was
cutscene.
thinking now that you're here, maybe you could go talk
Maybe
to
you
him.
could get the fuck out of my face.
I don't want to.
Clem, I know it's hard, and that you might be scared, but it might be best.
See, look, Rebecca was only hateful in episode 1. After episode 1, she's really, like, come around. She's really starting to get maternal.
All right, Rita. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be here with you. Right till the end.
I didn't antagonize her in episode 1, so now she and Clem aren't beefing.
Hi, Kenny.
She becomes a sweetheart. Well, I think she was always probably one. She was just protective.
Whispering about over there.
Is that my fault?
I said we just wanted a little fucking time alone to say goodbye.
That has nothing to do. Like, you need to watch your fucking tone. Hey, Sarita.
It's okay.
She's not gonna say anything to me?
It's okay. We're gonna get through this.
How'd it happen like this overnight? Like, Lee had like so much time.
Shit world dealt us.
Kenny, I'm so sorry about
You hear
Sarita.
that, babe? Clem says she's sorry. Don't that make you feel better?
Okay. Let's just sit here then, I guess.
They sent you over to do their dirty work for them? That the kind of man you are, Mike? Sending little girls to do shit for you?
How many guns do we have? I'm just saying, like, I'm not about to reason with this crazy Trump supporter.
Now for the last time, just leave us alone to say goodbye.
Okay, bye. Let's just leave them here. Like, why do we need them?
Just give it time, Mike. It's still early.
He just wants to say goodbye, y'all.
How'd it go?
He wants to say bye.
Kenny's being a jerk.
Clem, you can't just expect him to bounce back.
So why'd you make me talk to him then, bitch? I didn't mean to call her a bitch, but
Still,
like, why'd you make me talk to? Why'd you make me talk to him? Like, I'm like, he's being a jerk, and then they're like, you can't expect him to not be a jerk. Okay, so then what the fuck am I supposed to do? He definitely has a MAGA hat in an alternate universe. He probably has one in this universe.
Mike's got a point. You can't just keep sitting around.
I mean, Trump wasn't like
Things
this
are
game. I
difficult
think
enough
came out
right
before
now, and soon you'll have a
2016.
baby on your hands too.
What, suddenly you're pretending to be concerned?
Seeing you people floundering the minute things don't go according to plan has just got me on edge, all right?
Rebecca needs a safe, warm place.
This is
to
what
have
I'm
her
saying.
baby.
Like, there's just so much random beef among the group that we're in, and it just doesn't feel like there's any narrative purpose to it.
Me and Clem will scout ahead. and
Like,
just make
keep
sure
moving
we
or
do
stay
everything
here.
we can.
Why does it matter? It's all just fake tension. This came out in 2013. That's what I'm saying. Like, he voted for Mitt Romney over Obama, but Trump wasn't, you know, a public figure in politics yet.
Listen, Rebecca.
In a
if
few
anything
years,
goes
if
wrong
the
here,
cure is
you have
found,
something to protect yourself?
I mean, Trump wouldn't have survived the
Got this.
apocalypse.
You don't think I'd need to...
I don't know, but you better keep that close.
I wonder, I would be interested to play a video game of like a post-zombie apocalypse society. Like after the cure is found and, you know, society is starting to reform. How does it govern itself? How do you deal with that amount of loss? And with everyone being like hardened by the apocalypse, read World War Z. Maybe I will. Does it have a female protagonist? I only read books with female protagonists because I'm a feminist.
Look, I'm gonna level with you. There's no real point in scouting ahead. And you should know that finding your friends, that's a shot in the dark.
I don't know about that. We shouldn't give up before we've even looked.
Okay, but I wanted to talk to you, away from them. You wouldn't have made it this far if you weren't smart, but I just gotta warn you. That group is cracking. I've seen it before, and, well, a lot of times, it's better to be on your own. I know you see what I'm talking about. You don't want to be here when they start turning on each other.
You know, bad stuff happens to you when you're alone, too.
But your odds are better.
There's nobody to watch your back. And when something does happen, there's nobody there to help you.
How much help is Kenny gonna be? What he's going through? He's more of a liability than anything. And Rebecca's situation is not making things better back there.
I think when I was a kid, not even a kid, when this first came out, I mean, I guess I would have been a kid. I would have been 12. Oh my god, that's crazy. I would have been the same age as Clementine. When this came out, I really fucked with Jane. Because I was like, yes, she's a strong female character doing what she can to survive. But as I've grown up, I've stopped. Like, I don't believe in this idea of, like, in the apocalypse, you have to abandon all sense of, like, dependency and only rely on yourself. I think it's so flawed. Like, the only way forward is through each other.
A walker will bite right through that.
They're gonna be...
My sister Jamie had a good leather one. Wish I still had it. You could've.
A zombie is gonna bite through a puffer jacket? Like, how does that make sense? I don't think that's true. Anyways,
I always wanted a sister.
yeah, I just think they're bad survivors, but also, like, you have to trust somebody, right? There's no way you can not trust anybody.
It was stupid.
And here's the thing. This might be the through line of the season. Like, do you depend on people or do you trust yourself only? But it's not even built. It's not even built until, what is this, episode 4? We're episode 4 and we start getting to the theme. And it's through this random character that we met last episode. This is our first conversation with her.
I mean, I did.
Like, what were the other episodes about if this is the theme?
I don't even know why.
Is that really what it's like having a sister?
No. It's not all bad. But what could I do? She thought I was her best friend. I couldn't go unpunished. Every summer we'd go to this amusement park in Virginia. But the best part wasn't the rides. It was that nobody knew us there. And I'd pretend we weren't sisters. Just friends.
Her face card is kind of giving. I feel like if there were a Telltale live action, she would be played by someone super pretty. Who would I cast as her? Maybe, Victoria Justice.
Yeah, we should check them out.
But you know why, right? Only because they're
Victoria
fresh.
Justice would be a good Jane.
Take a look. Old walkers are a waste of time. They're holding credit cards and busted old pages.
Victoria Justice with a pixie? I think she could pull it off. I mean, the thing is, like, when I say pretty, it's like,
they might have useful stuff.
She will intentionally not look pretty because it's like, in the zombie apocalypse, they're gonna give her a pixie cut and, like, put dirt all over her. Like, she's not gonna have flowing, voluminous locks like she usually has. But I think it would be a fun casting choice. Because she can do, like,
Ammo's getting hard to come by, and things aren't going to get
serious role. I mean, this is just like me if I were a Hollywood casting producer, director, whatever, being like, ooh, we've got some licenses.
Find anything?
Me casting my favorites.
Nothing we can use, right?
I guess they would be useful, in a way. To him, at least.
Why do you have both of them? Why do you have your wife's driver's license?
Smart haircut.
Not really. That's what JM earlier said. I forgot to reply to JM's chat message. JM was like, I love her 2 little puffballs. It's a cute hairstyle, but like, how effective even is it?
Makes me wonder.
I've actually only been with them a little while. I don't know what it was like before I got there.
Did you see what I said about World War Z? Yeah, I read it. I just didn't reply. It takes place worldwide. Recollections of the apocalypse, post-apocalypse, post-year. I don't read.
That's it.
I don't read books. That's why I said I would want it to be a video game.
A nail file. These things are great. Sharpen a blade, strike a flint. Jamie always had one in her purse. I'd jab my hand when I went reaching in.
I really hate how they do this. I really hate how we're in episode 4 of this game, and now she's suddenly important, and she's like just telling us randomly about her sister, and that's like the way they humanize her. Like, it just feels, I don't know. They introduced her last episode, and now she's important, which is like, you know, in an apocalypse, I guess it's realistic for
These glasses, they're Sarah's.
people to have.
Friend didn't make it. Sorry.
All we know is that she
New
was
people
you.
joining and
It
old
could
people
be a good
leaving their
sign.
group. It's just like,
Don't go getting your
what
hopes up.
if people were characterized the whole season? What if
I
we
know what
actually
you want me
felt
to
like there
say.
was some type of rhyme or reason to people being here?
Shit. Okay, come on. We gotta find a way in.
Let's do it.
Looks like there's an opening over there.
Oh no.
Oh, is that Nick?
It's Nick.
Look, he's your friend. You should do this.
Why do I? What? How does that make sense?
I'm sorry, Nick.
She's not like. Why would you go horizontally instead of just overhead? Like, if the mission is finally, if the mission is to destroy the brain, like, just one good overhead swing. And maybe this is the flawed decision-making you were talking about. Bushy browses. Clementine is so flawed as a character. She didn't
alright.
swing
It's
overhead.
If it comes to it, if Luke or Sarah or anybody needs to be put down, you gotta be ready for it. No hesitation. You know that, right?
It never gets any easier, does it?
As in for me. That hatchet of yours seems to get stuck pretty easily. It's gonna get you killed. Here, use this.
What is this? This seems like such a worse weapon.
Very effective.
To kill someone with this, you have to put your arm right next to their mouth. Like, that seems like such an easier way to get bit. Wouldn't you want some type of, like, long weapon? Like a sword of some kind would probably be the ideal weapon in a zombie apocalypse.
Clock's ticking.
You seem to have some knowledge on how to properly bludgeon someone to death. You are just so shady and rude. And nasty and rude. Everything I say you have some problem with. Like, it's not even my words you have a problem with. It's
How about
me.
you get the close one, and I'll hop the fence to get the other. Go for it.
Okay, Jane. They call me her. They call me. Oh my god, Squid Game! Squid Game! Look, he's Squid Game! Oh my god, Squid Game! Squid Game! Squid Game! Squid Game! Look, he's in his Squid Game! Oh my god, red light, green light.
Nice
Squid
work.
Game,
You know what
Cookie,
you're doing.
Dalgona, Cookie,
Now
Squid
watch
Game.
this. Got a nice little addition to your arsenal.
Oh, okay, she did gag him there. Gonna Chromecast you. I have work early, so I may snooze to you.
Put a
Good
knife in the
night.
back of his head
Sleep
when it's
well.
done.
Thanks for hanging out.
All right, let's get a look at what
Have a
we've got
good
on
day
deck.
at work tomorrow. See, look at how Sarah's been eating, Loki. Oh. Hi, Shoefleece. Hi, Tiger Lily. How are you? I hope your night's going well. Jane's getting gagged a little bit. Oh my god, she copied Jane. She copied Jane. She copied
You
Jane.
did the knee thing. Nice trick, huh?
Sarah just in the background sobbing, like, okay.
That's a lot of walkers. They look worked up about something.
And what gets the interest of the dead?
People. How do we get in?
If we can make enough noise on this side, we can lure those walkers over here. Then we might
My
just be able
night
to
is
go
going
through
pretty
that
well. I had a
other
friend
door
over. Oh
and
my
get your
god, how
friends.
fun. I hope you had so much fun.
I mean, I'm just making it up as I go along.
If you think that's best, I'm with you.
Good. What's going to
So
grab
far,
your
all I've been
attention?
doing is complaining about this video game.
I got you covered.
Complaining about this video game, like, just, talking about how I don't fuck with the narrative. You complain a lot, shoot. That's also what Bushy Browses said. I'm a critic. I'm a natural born critic. Like, sorry. It's just what's in me. What do you like? I mean, I like a lot of video games.
No, come on.
What video game did I play that I actually liked? I played one that oh, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I liked that one. I feel like it has something to do with the car, no? I'm just confused.
Damn it, don't do
What? That doesn't draw them?
Good, but we need to keep it going somehow.
Oh, this walker is probably the one with the keys or something. Paper Mario, I did like Paper Mario. Yes, that's true. That's true. I love Paper Mario. You know, that's the...
If we lean him on the horn, it'll keep honking and draw the walkers.
That's the appeal of Shoe Fleas. Sometimes I'll play a game that I love, sometimes I'll play a game that I hate. Either way, I'll be yapping. I'll be analyzing it from a critical framework or something. See, I hated Princess Peach Showtime too. And I complained about Echoes of Wisdom, but I thought Echoes of Wisdom was cute. Sometimes.
It's working.
You hate this game? I don't. I think this game has a lot of compelling parts, and it was like a trailblazer for the industry in like choice-based narrative games. I just have a lot of problem with the writing of the games. Girl, behind you.
Come on.
How'd the zombie get off?
Crap. We gotta move it.
How'd the zombie get off of the horn? What? Who took the zombie off the horn? There was no way for that zombie to get off that horn. Like, I'm confused.
Then try something else.
Hey, are you guys in there?
I don't think that's getting through to them.
I'll hold them off. Just get us in there.
Who is this person Clem is with? Good question. She was introduced last chapter. Her name is Jane. And basically her whole storyline so far has just been being like, you have to do whatever you have to survive.
Help me block this. Hurry!
You have to do whatever you have to survive. Are you ready to do what you have to survive? That includes being alone.
Please. Who's out there?
Luke!
Not with a group or whatever. Like, she's, I don't know. She's a random. I was literally just complaining about how this game just introduces a lot of random characters.
He was out
And
there.
it doesn't give them enough time to actually have a narrative arc or a storyline of any kind. They just sort of trauma dump on you.
When I heard y'all banging through the door,
Luke, are you alright?
I'm walking.
I'm such a loner.
Sarah.
She also, like, it doesn't really make sense though, because if she was such a loner, why are you even here? Go by yourself.
What's the matter?
She obviously imprints on Clementine in some way, because Clementine reminds her of her sister, but...
Sarah, look. Look, it's Clem. See, it's just like I told you. They're okay.
Maybe that's supposed to be realistic and uncomfortable.
We have to go now.
Shit. Come on. We need to get out of here.
That characters
Guys,
don't get a full
we can't
story.
Do this. We can't.
I agree, but it's not
can't
even like
stay
they
here.
conceal their motivations or whatever. It's like
I tried to carry her, but I guess Carver messed me up.
they show up and they're like, hi, here are all my motivations. It just doesn't feel like human. It doesn't feel like realistic. Because we talked to Jane for the first time and she's like, my sister died, and it really makes me sad. And you have to survive. It's like, it's they rush so much of this development because
We gotta do something.
Maybe she'll listen to me.
the storyline just like has no time, and also because presumably they had to keep rewriting things.
Pretty soon. We can't stay, so we gotta get her up. Or
The interviews with Telltale devs were like, we had to rush all of our episodes because we were on a tight timeline, and our studio kept telling us that we had to rewrite the plot line. So when you don't have time to actually sit down and like write a comprehensive narrative, the narrative is not going to be comprehensive. But that said, who am I to even critique it? So many people love this series of games. What?
Shit.
That doesn't even make sense. Why would she scream?
I hate that I've lost so many people, but it's made me stronger. I've learned to take care of myself. Things aren't like they were before. Everything is hard now.
Can I backseat? Yes, please do.
You say that like it's so easy. Not everyone can be like you, but you can be too, Sarah. I wish that were true.
Crap, we're surrounded. What about the skylight?
All we got.
Clem, there's no time.
Clem. Listen, Jane might be right.
We can't be kids anymore, Sarah. You need to grow
You have to
up.
hit her so she doesn't die. I mean, isn't the other option just leaving her?
Choices.
Like, obviously I wouldn't just leave her.
Get to the skylight, now!
Come on, I'll boost you.
What's going on back there?
My ribs. We're gonna need something to stand on.
Luke, get over here. Help me hold this. Clem, see what you can find.
Can we use this?
It's not big enough.
Can we use that?
Yeah, that would work.
What? Oh, shit.
Okay, ready?
On three. 1, 2, 3.
This giant cabinet just not making any noise as we drag it across.
Help Jane!
Okay, go, go! Get... Keep pushing! Go!
Wow, Jane is slow as hell for taking out those zombies. Like, girl, you gotta speed it up.
It's through.
Luke, you first. We need you up top.
Come on, Surricans, we gotta go.
Okay, come on.
Clem!
Sarah, we have to go. Are you listening?
Now, Clementine! If she doesn't want to go, you can't make her. Don't let her take you down too. Not again.
What do you mean? I am not your sister.
Look, I know what you're trying to do, and it's not going to work.
You need to be calm. Like, Jane, you gotta shut the hell up.
I can't! Daddy! Don't make me leave you. Come on. Dying like this is stupid.
You can't save her, Clem. We have to go.
You're so convinced. Like,
Believe me,
you gotta shut the
I know
hell up.
about this.
Hurry up.
See, Jane is irking me.
Move!
Clementine!
Grab her!
We gotta go.
Sarah.
Come on.
Carlos looking up at me from hell like, wow, I'm so grateful you saved my daughter. Maybe the whole reason why she didn't want to leave was because she couldn't fucking see. She couldn't even see to get up out of that hole. Like, she didn't have her glasses on. Okay, hold on. I have to pee. BRB. 1 second.
Look, I hate to ask this. Are we there yet?
We're not far.
Look, Sarah, you can get through this. We both will. But I'm not okay. Just try. Can you do that?
She just needs a little time, Clem. Leave her be for a bit.
Her ass is acting like a therapist now. Like, you're not a fucking therapist. Jane being like, leave her be for a bit. Like, you wanted to leave her ass. Oh, and now she's saying that we have to leave her behind. Like, you're a freak.
When we went in there, you were ready to help, but then something changed.
Look, I'd seen that kind of thing before. I just didn't want to stick around for the bitter end. Sorry, I don't mean to sound harsh. It's just the way things are.
It's okay.
What are you concocting? Well, I was just pouring in my Diet Pepsi from a few different sources.
Trust me.
You have to catch it.
I tried to save Jamie too, but she gave up.
All my various cans on the table, like...
I can't believe it. As soon as you guys said go, I was the first one up on the roof.
What does that have to do with me? What does that have to... Like, what?
Luke, you can't let it eat away.
What was he supposed to do? He tried to get Sarah to snap out of... Like, oh my god, I do not care for this writing at all.
Well, I can't forget.
I do not.
I dragged my
It insists on itself. It insists on itself.
She'd say she wasn't getting up. So I'd convince her to push her. Goddamn carry her if I had to. Until this time, walkers cornered us. Forced us up to the roof. And when they kept coming, I couldn't make her jump. Couldn't throw her. So I tried something else. I told her she could have what she wanted. And I left her there. Jumped to the next building over by myself.
Jane, I'm really sorry.
It killed me for a long time. But I finally realized that I'd put her on a forced march through hell, when all she really wanted was for me to let her go. Sarah was that way too.
Jane?
No regard for her own safety, or ours.
Sarah isn't dangerous. She's gonna be okay.
Fine. Just be careful. Come on, let's get back to your friends.
See, the thing is, if you don't save Sarah, they just skip that entire cutscene. Like, she just doesn't say any of that. So it's like, the solution for Telltale for not having to make different branches is to just cut content depending on your choices, which is a little bit crazy.
You found him.
Yeah, I'm a little amazed myself, to tell you the truth. If it weren't for Clem and Jane, well, I don't know what would have happened.
Hey, Rebecca.
Sarah, how you doing, hon? That's okay, sweetie. Whenever you're ready. I'm just glad you're here.
Not for long.
Wait.
Multi-Pepsi, right? The supercharged Pepsi.
How about we go for
the Pepsi straight from the glacier.
Let's
The
just
Pepsi
give him
glacier.
some space. I have something I need to talk to you about too.
I don't want to talk to you. Oh my god, Bonnie insists on herself. She insists on herself. Why is Rebecca crying?
I ain't gonna sugarcoat this. That baby's coming even faster than Rebecca's letting on.
I don't
I was
care.
hoping you might know. Does Luke know anything about babies? Has he, I don't know, mentioned Carlos teaching him anything?
No, I don't think so.
I was afraid of that. I don't know anything. Mike sure as hell doesn't. I don't even know how to ask Jane. And that just leaves... Kenny.
She's crying because Nick died?
He
Keep up? She
got
didn't even
sorted
know
in there not long
Nick
after
like
you
that.
left. I don't know if he's done it yet. I ain't seen him since. I don't think he's doing well.
I've seen him like this before.
Katya
That's why I was
mentions...
thinking, You could talk to him?
Katya hasn't been
I
mentioned
think
like
if
this
it's
whole
just
game.
you, someone he knows well. You might
Like
be
he
able to get
mentioned
through.
Duck, but he doesn't
And I wouldn't
mention his
ask you to
other
do it
his
if it weren't for me.
his wife from before. Like, okay, let's do it. Okay, birds. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else to look at around here. Oh, there isn't. No, go in. Them giving me a tutorial on how to open the door. Because I fucked it up. Ooh, is she die? Is she die? Is it kill?
We need your help with Rebecca's baby. No one else knows what to do.
It looks like it's kill.
She didn't want me to wait, but I had to. In case by some crazy chance, she didn't come back. That beautiful face. So I waited.
Sarita was a good person. I liked her.
You know what it feels like to get beaten almost to death. Peaceful. It feels peaceful. It was like I was floating away, watching the whole thing happen to me. And then I woke up again, and nothing's changed. I'm still taking a beating. Every day. Duck, Katya, Sarita. No peace. No rest. The punches just keep coming.
You can't just hide in here, Kenny. There are people here depending on you.
Oh, yeah. Because I've done so great with everything else in my goddamn life.
It's true, you are not a very good decision maker, but we still need you to deliver a baby for us.
Helping anyone by being here.
Well, he didn't, and you're still alive, whether you like it or not.
Oh, you're right. I guess I should be celebrating, huh?
That's not what I said.
I'd throw a party, except my guest list is looking a little thin these days.
There are people out there who are scared, who don't know what to do. You could be helping them, but instead you're just
Clementine gaslighting him?
in a stark
Oh,
pit.
this is crazy.
Sorry for
Clementine being
yourself.
like, you need to pick yourself up by your bootstraps and get a grip. I mean, I'm the one who picked these options, but...
I had to shoot Lee. So don't be an asshole and pretend you're the only one who's lost people.
What? Is she crazy? This is such an like, I'm the one picking these options, but it doesn't even, like, again,
Shit. Does that mean what I think it does?
it doesn't feel like she's an 11-year-old making, like, 11-year-old decisions. It feels like the player character as a 20-year-old player talking through
Feels
Clementine.
wet. That's how it feels.
Not her water broke.
Rebecca's water broke.
Oh, Christ.
We should... I don't know what we should do.
Oh, fuck.
Well, what do we do?
Kenny, thank God.
Why doesn't he just say he
I
doesn't
think
want to
the
talk
baby's
about it
coming.
like she's 12,
What do we
right?
do?
Him being like, don't put this all on me.
All right.
Like,
all right.
why are you even having this
No way
adult-ass
you-
conversation with a
He's
12-year-old?
right. She's gonna make a lot of noise. They'll be able to smell her, too.
This place doesn't seem safe for a baby being born.
Does it not?
Shows a couple of buildings nearby. Maybe one of them could do the trick.
I mean, if her water broke, how long does she have? She probably only has, like,
Seems like
a
it'd
few
be a good
hours,
start.
right?
I'll go.
I don't know anything about going into labor.
Go with her?
Sure thing.
I'll check the building by the river.
Okay then. Kenny, you stick with Rebecca, and I will check the perimeter for walkers. Sarah? Sarah, you just stay here with Rebecca and Kenny, okay?
Where did he even get that gun? Like, since when does Luke have that gun?
But thank you for talking to Kenny. I'd love for you to give me and Mac a hand looking at the museum, but...
Don't address me.
How do we know Jane ain't just gonna take off? Maybe you should go with her. Make sure she comes back.
Why does it matter if she does? If she does take
You know,
off, then
she
what?
doesn't seem to like being around people much. And she volunteered to head off awful fast. I guess it could be nothing.
Why does it matter? Like,
I
if
don't
she
know
doesn't
if
want
Kayla
to stay
come
with
back.
us, she doesn't have
I think
to.
she's scared about the baby. That's what I was afraid of. That's why it might be a good idea to have you go with her. Just something to think about.
Why does it matter, though? Like, if she wants to leave, Clementine being with her is not going to change anything.
Okay, we're looking for warm blankets, clean water, disinfectant.
I want to check
I'm
on
gonna
Sarah.
check on Sarah. I'll help everyone else too.
I think that
Is Jane their prisoner? Right? Like,
All right, everyone, you know what to do. Let's be fast.
we're gonna babysit a grown woman and prevent her from leaving? If she does want to leave, what is Clementine supposed to do? Restrain her? They're just not smart. They're just not smart.
You know, Rebecca's starting. They were going to leave me, weren't they? Of course not. Luke tried really hard to get you to come with him. How come you didn't leave me? Because we're friends. I could never be that good of a friend. I just want my dad. I know. When he gets here, we should all go back to the cabin. We're safe there. Sarah, your dad. You know he isn't coming, right? Sarah?
Hey, I think that's all she can take for now. She'll be all right.
The others could really use a hand scout for supplies.
I mean, I would rather die than go with Bonnie. Like, I do not fuck with Bonnie at all, but...
You can help it.
I mean, like, Jane's literally a nobody who they just introduced this chapter pretty much, so... we have to get in our characterization while we can, I guess. I love these green benches. They're so saturated. I do remember being like, why is a 12-year-old calling all the shots? I think when I was 12, I didn't even know how to make decisions. That's the thing, it's like I know Bushy Browses doesn't agree, but she's a Mary Sue. Like, she is not a 12-year-old. You can't argue that she feels like a 12-year-old. She effectively communicates all her thoughts clearly and is like the voice of reason in the group. Why would a 12-year-old ever be the voice of reason in a group of grown adults in the apocalypse? The only justification is that it's the player character and it's not Clementine. Like, Clementine is not a character. She is a vessel for the player to make decisions. And it just feels like that's such a missed opportunity. Because, like, the reason why Season 1 was successful was because of the Lee and Clementine relationship. As much as Lee was, like, a vessel for or for the player.
Let's just focus on this right now.
What happened was that Clementine was characterized in proximity
I hope
to
this place is what we're looking
Lee.
for.
Say Mary Sue again and I'll pop you in the mouth. You're mad. What's wrong with Mary Sue? Like, you said it was misogynistic. In what sense? Is that a real perspective people have? The only reason why I say Mary Sue is because it describes, like, a character who has no flaws. Is there something actually problematic about that phrase, or are you just being bushy browses?
This gate's still locked, which means that hopefully no one's gotten to whatever was locked in there in the first place. Who knows what could be in there?
That could be a place for Rebecca to have the baby.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, yes. Okay, well.
Maybe I can pick
We will
the lock.
Google. Jesse Nelson.
Nail
Let's go.
file
Let me Google after the
versatility is
stream.
not overrated. You know, it wouldn't hurt to try a heavier hand with this thing. See if you can find something bigger. We might need to bust the mechanism.
You can't, like... I think if you keep trying, you can get those screws out. Like, let's be serious. You have a screwdriver.
I hope we find something
If she had
good in there.
restricted choices because she's a child, then players might not have liked that, though. Like, people would have been like, if I was Clementine, I would have been able to do X, Y, Z. Yeah, that's the problem. The problem is that, like, people want to feel like a badass in the zombie apocalypse. and that's an issue with making the protagonist a 12-year-olds. But I feel like the answer can't be to just make the 12-year-olds into some all-knowing, emotionally mature survivalist who never fails or falters in anything. I feel like it's such a... It just, at some point, it feels like Clementine could have been any other character.
I guess it's broken.
It feels like the Clementine of season 1 is long gone, and now she's just like some girl. I think it would have been really interesting, though, personally, because it would have helped convey a helpless feeling that a child would have, and probably many adults would also have during a zombie apocalypse. I agree. And that's what I was saying earlier with the character of Sarah. The character of Sarah is, like, super sheltered, and her dad goes to great lengths to, like, preserve her sense of innocence in the apocalypse. And what ends up happening is that, like, she's not necessarily capable of self-sufficiency. But I think a missed opportunity there is that they present Clementine as, like,
There's some buildings across
her
the
way of
river.
survival is good, and Sarah's way of survival is bad. And I feel like it's so oversimplified.
Keep it in mind.
Jane, there's someone coming toward us.
Like, I think it would be interesting if Sarah was given room to, like, actually help the group and not just be, like, an annoyance for people to hate.
Who knows if he has friends nearby? I don't like having some stranger sneaking around, so...
Can we fight him?
Could be too risky. I didn't get a good look at him. But we should scope him out and see what he's
Like,
up
this
to.
idea of, like, someone who's super hardened by the apocalypse and someone who's super... Like, two children. One who's super hardened and one who's, like, very soft. And neither of them are, like, necessarily right or wrong. It's just the conditions of the apocalypse.
Hide now.
What? I said I would try talking to him. Why would we hide? Hello? Hey. But anyways, like I was saying, like, two of them...
Hey. I'm just a kid. Please, don't hurt me.
Damn, she doesn't sound convincing at all.
Do you understand me?
Yes. I'm Arvo. I'm going to go. I don't want to shoot.
Okay, bye.
I don't want to shoot anyone. Especially маленькая девочка. Little girl.
Okay, I'm leaving. I'll leave you alone.
Okay. I am not going...
Back up.
How'd she even do that?
Put the bag down.
We had it handled.
Clem, make sure he doesn't have any other weapons.
Why'd we do that, though? Like, he could have just left. It really was not that serious.
No, I have no more guns. I swear to you.
We just need to make...
No, we cannot take this man's medical supplies.
Anything?
We cannot rob him. Oh my god, they're gonna make me rob him.
No, 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 no. Take whatever you want, but don't take the medicine. It's for my sister. My older sister, she's sick. The pain makes her cry and that makes those things come. Please.
Is it just you and your sister?
No. I have many friends. In the woods.
Sister or not, we could really use that stuff.
No, you are not nice people. You have already left me defenseless, and now you take my sister's medicine.
Why is this man with a limp, like, wandering by himself?
Got people who are suffering, who need this medicine.
Why is this, like,
Luke's still a wreck after
why is he by himself?
Kenny's a mess. Rebecca's in pain.
He doesn't
Look
even,
at
like,
all of it.
he doesn't even
Clementine,
know what
we need
you're
that
saying.
I'm
stuff.
suffering just as much as yours. You are not special. Clementine, yes, you must...
Sorry,
I'm
sorry.
not robbing anybody. Just let him go.
Боже, thank you, Clementine. Thank you.
We planned on her giving birth without the medicine to begin with. What?
No, what are you doing? You don't have to do this. Just let me go.
Jane, don't do it.
She is so aggy. I really don't like her. Like,
don't
I
care
don't
if
know
you
why
do
I liked her
lessons.
as a kid. She is
Time I
irking me
see
so
you,
bad as an
you won't just be
adult.
walking away.
I get it. I get the message. Like, I get it. She's a survivalist. She has to focus on survival. But it's like, why is she even here then? She's like, oh my god, I'm so independent and I have to teach Clementine this lesson. Nobody asked you to
Can't
do
believe
that.
I've gotten into this mess.
Okay, so go. Nobody's keeping you here. Like, it's
Bradley's a
irking
stupid
me.
Kid.
We should go get everyone else.
Yeah.
Making enemies isn't even good for survival, right? It's like,
the
they're
others.
trying to push this
Get this
narrative
place
that Jane
open,
is trying to
and when you
teach
get more data,
Clementine that she has to rely on herself and not rely on anybody else. But it's like, but you're here. Girl, you're the one relying on us. Like, why are you here then? Oh my god, it irks. Why did I say irked with a D? It irks.
Clem, hey.
Hey
Any luck
Luke,
with that
we
observation deck?
love you. Luke is the
I was just
shining
checking on
spot
Rebecca
of this
and
entire
Kenny. See if they
season
hadn't
for
heard
me.
in a while.
I adore him.
I don't guess there'd be much, but Jane seems pretty resourceful.
Jane and I were trying to open the gift shop and a stranger showed up.
What? Shit. This is the last thing we need right now.
Jane took his gun and scared him off.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. Is Jane still up there now?
Yeah,
She
she's trying to
is.
get the gift shop opened.
You know, I can't figure her out. I mean, she really lays it on the line, but at the same time, she doesn't show you anything that counts.
I like her. She's honest, and she knows what she's doing.
Yep. That's more than I can say for some. Jane seems like the kind of person who gets tempered by hardship, you know? But when I look at Kenny now, he seems broken.
You are attracted to Luke? I mean, that's one part of it. One part of it is that he's so fine, and I want him.
At least started as a good guy. But I
Yeah,
just
fuck
think
Kenny.
he's had to take more than he can
But
handle.
I just think
He
he's
always
like,
tries to do the right thing, but he's not the same anymore.
characters behave irrationally in the zombie apocalypse, but a lot of characters in this game specifically seem like they behave irrationally in a way that's just like plot devicey. It doesn't feel like human. To me, for some reason, Luke feels like human. Like, he feels like he's doing the best that he knows how to do in every situation, and it doesn't feel like he's just like arguing with Clementine just for the sake of creating conflict sometimes. Obviously, he's like a protagonist. He's like supposed to be likable. But I just think like in a game where a lot of characters just like do random shit in every scene, depending on what they need to progress the scene, it feels like Luke doesn't really do that. He's just like consistent and likable, and I think that means something
What'd you find?
when nobody else is.
Come back has an observation deck.
Somewhere the baby will be safer? It's coming so much faster than I thought.
Her
There's a
water
room up there
broke.
that might be good for when Rebecca has the baby. Jane's trying to get it open.
The baby's coming faster than I thought. Like, her water broke. What do you mean? Like, it's coming now.
Hey, Clem.
Hey. It's me, Clem.
Glad you made it back safe.
Thanks.
How are you feeling?
Scared. And it hurts.
Oh.
I wish Alvin was here.
Everything Alvin did was for you and the baby. Back at Carver's, in the office. He stayed behind to stop the people chasing us. He died to keep us safe.
Jesus. Of course. Of course he did. I know it's a waste of time, but I can't stop thinking about things I should have said to him. Things I should have talked to him about.
This is when the game is at its best, I think. Like,
How am I ever going to do this without him?
Alvin told me that he thinks the baby's gonna be a girl.
Oh, yeah? That big dummy never did have a sense for these things. I've got to...
the human reality of the zombie apocalypse where you lose people close to you and then you have to keep moving forward.
Glad you'll be there to
When the
watch out
game
for
leans
this
into that, it's good.
Oh, shit.
When the game leans into like making a bunch of stuff happen just for the sake of fake conflict and fake tension, that's when
I'm
the
not
game
saying
loses
I don't
me.
trust him, but I'd appreciate it if you went and checked up on him.
Yeah, go on ahead. I'll be fine.
I feel like her water broke when it was still daytime, and now it's evening. How much time do you really have? Where's Sarah? Is Sarah still here? She is. Can I talk to them?
How are you feeling, Rebecca?
I knew it was gonna hurt, Clem. But I didn't think it would hurt like this.
She needs to lie down. I mean, I guess she can't lie down because if she lied down, then
Are you okay,
the baby
Kitty?
would come, but
Sure. Why
it
wouldn't
can
I?
take like multiple days. Oh my god. I guess that is right from what I know. But that's crazy. It's a zombie apocalypse. Like, she needs to just get this thing out. No shade. No shade, but girl. Hey, Sarahkins. Hey.
Hey, Sarah.
Okay, girl, then fuck you. Okay. Hey, Sarah. Oh. My bad, I guess. Somebody fuck these zombies up.
Hey, Clem.
I thought you went with Jane. She didn't take off, did she?
Take off? Why do you think she'd take off?
Well, it's just a feeling.
We found a place for Rebecca to have the baby. An observation deck with a gift shop. It's way up high and
Laying
it's
down
safe
isn't
from the
necessarily
wind.
the best position. Like,
Oh,
there's some
that's
people who
great.
swear it's way less painful
give
and
me
it
like
goes
10 more
faster on
minutes to search
afterwards.
them
I also
don't
know
wanna go
that some
back
people
empty-handed.
squat to give
I
birth.
just want to help.
Like, or at least, you know, at some point, back before modern
People around the
medicine,
woods
modern,
I don't want
you know,
nothing
the
sneaking up on us.
I'll watch this side.
super, like,
Deal.
fast way that Western medicine took hold of the world.
Jane said these don't
Like,
work
squatting in
anymore.
some ways was seen as better
They're just for
just
show.
for, like, gravity
You handle it.
purposes.
Also really
But also
loud.
standing during labor
Good
is
point.
super difficult, probably. Doctors don't usually let women do that, so I don't know if there's research on that. Yeah, it's like, that's what with Western medicine, it's like, I mean, gynecology has a lot of
Hey,
roots in
look at this. An old coat.
enslavement
Nice.
of African Americans,
Good
like the violation
hang
of
on to
women's
that.
bodies, and
gonna
so
get a lot
I feel
colder
like
before it
we're
starts getting warm.
way behind where we could
Kenny
be
said
as
he
far
had
as like
blankets.
research on
not really a
reproductive
blanket.
technology.
Oh,
Like,
it should do the trick.
the fact
Good
that
call.
men were in charge of medicine
I
for
guess
so
you've already
long
got
has
that old
resulted
coat I
in
gave you.
us being super behind. I think,
I feel so
at least in
bad
my opinion, like,
About everything that
I
happened.
mean, there's not in my opinion. There's research on that, but basically,
Not that I blame you if you did.
You finally opened your eyes about
yeah,
Carver,
there
what a
is
bad person he was.
many
That's
ways to
something.
give birth, and Western
Yeah.
medicine is not the end all be all because Western medicine can get it wrong
Clem
a
found a
lot of the
jacket.
time.
That's great, but isn't Gray the,
What?
we can't put
Oh.
Rebecca in a Confederate coat.
Oh, I
Oh.
didn't even think about that.
Guess it's better than nothing, though.
That's crazy. Hey, Bonnie.
Do you see anything good?
Not so far, but let's give the place a good going over.
Lee would have loved this place.
That's so sad. He did love Civil War history.
You think
Like
maybe
I
they say
said-
that stuff about water and blankets just to get people out of the way?
Oh, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. And you didn't have to come with me.
No, I wanted to. Never mind.
What was I saying? Oh, this is why I think that Omid was supposed to be here. This is why I swear
There
that they
sure
probably
been some
rewrote this
animals down
season
here.
to exclude Krista and Omid. Because why
Souvenirs,
would they
huh?
ever stop by
Looking
the
for
Civil
a
War
keychain
like
with your name on it?
history museum unless
Why would I want a
Omid, who
keychain?
was established
I
in
don't even
season
have the
1
keys.
as a Civil War history buff, was supposed to be here? Like, it just feels so random. It feels like Krista was supposed to be the pregnant one, and Omid was supposed to be in the group still, and then they randomly rewrote it to where Omid died in episode 1, and Krista, like, got separated from us.
Well, not so much.
Empty.
Unless you want some broken glass.
Information. Look at these stars. These stars that they made in MS Paint.
Nothing but junk in there.
I tell you, I sure don't like being near a graveyard with the world the way it is now.
The way things are now, you're in a graveyard all the time.
Yeah, true enough.
I don't even care about their banter like that. Like, they keep bantering in the background. I don't even care to listen to it. Like, I don't fuck with Bonnie, and Mike is just some random guy we never even got introduced to. They're probably gonna kill Mike off soon because he has no characterization or backstory or anything.
Over here.
What they do with characters like that is they use them as fodder for zombies in some random cutscene. Word to what happened to Nick earlier in this chapter.
Bottled and clean. That's just what we need.
How has this stayed untouched this whole time?
You want to kick it down?
That'd make an awful lot of noise.
Yeah, maybe. You know, if somebody was small enough, they could maybe squeeze through that
Fuck you, Bonnie. Bonnie's always volunteering me.
Some more, but I don't know if that'll help much.
That's not funny. I don't see why I'm the one that has to crawl into danger every time.
Gag them, Clementine. This height disprivilege.
Let's try something else.
The
maybe
lack of privilege of being small in a zombie apocalypse.
Bonnie!
Ooh, she got bit.
Pull back before it bites you!
Help me, please!
Coming! Hold on!
I mean, and they wanted me to just crawl through there, like, fuck.
Do it! Well, that
Mike,
happened.
yeah, he's random too.
You okay, Bonnie?
Both of these people just got introduced in the last
I'm gonna be all right.
episode.
Good thing you were here, Mike.
Bonnie irked me so bad. I mean, Bonnie got introduced in episode 2 when she betrayed the group.
I didn't get bit, just old scars.
What?
At least now we got something to bring back.
I'll keep checking the other
Okay.
room.
Anyways, Bonnie irritates me because she, like, makes this whole show about how she's, like, empathetic. And she's always like, oh my god, Clementine, I'm so sorry I betrayed you. I didn't know what I was doing. But it just feels manipulative. It feels like,
hey, I got this.
You're saying this just for the sake of, you know, making yourself feel better about doing something bad. It doesn't feel like she actually cares or takes accountability.
That looks pretty heavy.
That's all right.
Which,
I know
honestly,
it looks like a lot, but we could all go through this pretty quick.
if they leaned into that more,
It was crazy, but at least his shelves are always full.
We'll make a plan. Everyone will have enough.
I hope so. That baby's gonna be hard on everyone, especially Rebecca. And between you and me, she's not looking too good.
if they leaned into Bonnie being like a freak and never taking accountability, she could be a compelling character. Like just a flip-flopper who betrays people back and forth over and over.
Figure it'd make a nice
But
meal.
they don't really lean into that.
I need the shit out of that raccoon.
Y'all
Not
will get like,
I mean,
you can't just eat random raccoons. You don't know what diseases those could be carrying, but I guess the apocalypse. My cock, right.
Don't let it get away.
He's strong as fuck. Do you know how heavy they are?
Where is it?
You are
It went over there.
right.
Over here.
Oh my god, that raccoon is so cute. They literally had to make a raccoon model just for
Oh,
this.
shit. Shoot.
Oh, it's gone.
Dang it.
If you don't shoot that thing.
Not with the walkers out there.
What? Oh my god, it has children. We could get 3 meals.
I'm even hungrier than I was before.
Hello? Why didn't we shoot it? They're always like the noise.
Place where I'm sad. I'm
But
not
then they
even
broke the
drinking.
door.
Well, at least it was kind of fun.
Yeah. Huh. I guess it was.
They broke the door and the walkers
Let's just
didn't
get this back to
come.
Rebecca and the
They were like, we can't break the door because it'll make noise. And then they broke the door and now walkers didn't come. And then they're like, we can't shoot the raccoon because walkers will come. Is having a dead raccoon not better than like having to evade a few walkers?
You're telling me your arms ain't tired?
Nope. I could do this all day.
It had a family shoe? Okay.
Shit.
So do we.
Oh, God.
Breathe like I told you.
I ate a hamburger today. Like, I'm no fucking better.
Oh God.
I killed a cow today. Probably multiple cows. They probably use meat from a bunch of different cows to make that hamburger.
Clementine! Shit, walkers.
How'd they get that close without anyone seeing them? That was Luke.
Kenny, we've got to do something.
Do what? Dig a hole? Will they fall into the hole?
Kenny, we can't stay here.
Clementine, where's the place you and Jane found?
I'll show you.
Good. Someone help me up.
Oh God, there's so many.
We gotta get out of here.
Mike, the water.
On it.
Good job, Sarah. She warned them. Well, sort of, kind of. What, like,
Sarah,
get Sarah? Is there some benefit to him getting Sarah instead of the water? Rebecca needs the water. She doesn't need Sarah. No shade.
Jesus. Clem, I don't think he's okay. He's losing it. I mean, that isn't...
Let's go, please.
I have nothing to say.
Kenny!
If he wants to crouch out, like, that has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me. Like, okay, Kenny's losing his mind. Okay. I don't know what they want me to do. They're always like, Clementine, he's losing it. Okay. I know. I've known since season 1, episode 1 that he wasn't to be trusted. Like, if you want me to make a choice that's like, leave Kenny or keep Kenny, I'm gonna always leave Kenny, but they'll never give me that choice. Because they don't want me to leave Kenny. So I don't know what constantly calling out to Clementine is gonna do.
As I've felt in a long time. I almost forgot what. Clementine!
Aren't they fucked?
Jesus, Clem, it's just not. We were just.
I have nothing to say. Like, it has nothing to do with me.
Listen.
I don't know why you.
What's going on?
Who cares?
Let's get you comfortable.
What the fuck are you two doing up here?
Kenny, what's going on?
We got God knows how many walkers out there, which you were supposed to be keeping an eye out for.
Hey, hold on a second. Just tell me what's going on.
What's going on is you're a reckless fucking moron.
Rebecca's having the baby.
Now? Fuck. I'm sorry.
Shit.
Right over here.
They're coming up the stairs.
Here. We should.
You want to help? Get out there and keep the walkers off us. I'll do this. I've been here before.
They can't rush us on the stairs. Shoot them before they get to us.
I'm staying with you.
Fine. Help her relax. Everything's gonna be alright.
That's why Jane stuck around. Honestly, she's real as fuck. If I were an independent...
Telling me to be calm.
We'll get through this.
If I were an independent, strong woman, but then I saw some prime meat like Luke, I would also stick around.
Just make it stop. Please.
We can't make it stop, girl.
This baby is coming, like it or not.
You can do this. We've gone through too much to give up now.
Okay. I can do it. Just don't let
Her
go.
hands clipping through Kenny's hands.
Clem, you need to get out there and help the others. I've got this.
Keep shooting! They are not getting up here!
We're gonna run out of ammo.
Why do we have to shoot them? Can't we just stab them?
Block this gate.
I'm so confused. Like, they're not being smart.
We could block the gate with this.
I'll help, I'm coming.
Sunk cost fallacy, right? Like, she could give up right now. Childbirth is so crazy. I'm saying, like, all this for what?
What the fuck is going on out there?
Oh, that's bad. Oh.
Get back! Get back!
Oh, shit! Jane! Sarah, hang on!
Fuck, hurry! I can't hold on!
Help me!
Clem! Come on!
Jane! Save Sarah!
Are you crazy? There's no way she's getting out of that. Pull me up. It's suicide.
We can't leave her without even trying. Just go!
okay?
I can't. Help me, somebody.
I'm trying. You have to listen to me. I'm so sorry, Clem. I tried. It just wasn't enough.
Thank you for going down there. It wasn't your fault.
Push!
I mean,
Oh,
but that's the
They're
thing,
climbing
like,
up. What? They're gonna
when
make it up
choices
here.
don't matter in this game,
Does this shit ever end?
how do you even characterize anything? Like,
With that many walkers. The deck
theoretically, wouldn't the compelling arc be like
Maybe
Jane
we can
and,
do it
or
first.
not Jane,
Drop the
Sarah and
deck.
Clementine learning from each other, and Clementine getting some of her humanity back from being too hardened? Like, maybe here's the narrative of the game that should have been. Maybe the narrative of the game should have been
It's too thick.
Clementine realizing that she's lost so much of her humanity in trying to survive, and she needs to be a little girl in the moments where she can be a little. What? Okay, so what do I do then? Oh. Like, even in the zombie apocalypse, there has to be a way for life to go on.
Boost me.
Like, with Rebecca giving birth, having a baby, like, you can't give in to the apocalypse. You have to find some way to live in spite of it.
Move it!
Come on!
And so having, like, a normal girl friendship with Sarah, finding moments to, like, take selfies on Polaroid cameras, like in episode 1, and, like, talk about secrets and stuff, could have been interesting. And maybe Sarah could have been that force. I just feel like it's such a waste to just characterize her as some type of, like, horrible person. No way.
Penny. What?
Oh, period. Why'd he turn red immediately? Huh? What? Why'd he go from blue to red? What just happened? He suddenly heated up. The heat activation spell worked. Bonnie is secretly a witch. She went... and he turned from blue to red. Okay, period. I thought it was dead, right? I was also scared. Somebody gotta close this damn door, though. Like, why is this door still open even now?
Hey. How's he doing?
He's perfect. Who's a perfect little man? Who's the most perfect little man in the whole world? You are. That's right. You are.
He looks like Alvin.
You think so?
Definitely.
Thank you. I'm fine. I'm fine. I just wish I could get warm.
Clem, why don't you give her that coat we found? Sorry, you know, about the color.
You really think I care about that? Do you want to hold him?
Yes. Of course I want to hold him.
Your family.
Oh
Here.
my god, stop my heart. How cute.
There you go.
Oh, this little queen.
Look at you, like a big sister. Here, let me take him. You both should rest. Especially you.
When's the last time you slept, Kenny?
Giving birth
About 2 years ago.
on some balcony in the middle of a zombie
Somebody's gotta watch you
apocalypse,
while Mama gets
and
her
the
beauty
zombies are pounding on the door trying to get in. Like, Rebecca
never
is
forget
fucking
that smell.
lit. Rebecca, the queen that you are. I'm so sorry that the incels who played this game hated you from episode 1 just because you had an attitude once. Like, she's fucking lit. You have to catch her vibe. If you don't catch her vibe, there's nothing I can do for you. She's the fucking queen. Hey, Dawn, what's going on?
Oh, shit.
Hey,
What are you doing?
Dawn,
Listen,
what's going on?
I'm sorry. I've gotta go.
Okay, bye. I've wanted you to go for a while.
I understand.
Good. I was worried this was gonna turn into a thing.
I knew you, like, I met you last episode.
Jamie, Sarah, I'm not gonna stick around and watch it happen to you too.
Okay. Well, I don't really know you
You know
like
the
that.
score. You're a smart kid.
I'll just stay silent. Like, okay.
But give it enough time, and everyone's luck runs out.
Okay.
Listen, when the shit hits the fan, because it always does, remember that you can make it on your own.
I don't know that it always does.
It's not an option for everyone. If things start heading south, don't let them drag you down with them.
You have to rely on people. Like, you owe everyone everything.
Happy family.
You
I
owe
owe these people everything.
everyone
They kept me
everything.
safe, looked out for me. I wouldn't be here without
Like, how do you
them.
even?
Well, they can't keep you safe forever.
How do
No
you
one
go
is safe
forward,
forever.
not trusting anyone? It's just not any
You take
type of
care of yourself.
philosophy
I mean that.
of futurism. There's literally no way.
Versatility is not overrated.
Why would I need the like? When has she ever used a nail file? First of all,
Yeah.
maybe it's
I,
supposed to be like a passing of the torch or something,
I gotta go.
but I don't get it. Bye, Jane. We hardly knew you because we didn't know you really. She got introduced last episode. She got characterized in this episode. Now she's gone. Bye, Jane. Like, maybe you taught Clementine something, maybe, theoretically, I don't know.
Hey, thought you'd be asleep by now. You okay?
I'm fine.
Okay, good. Hell
What
of a
do I
night,
say to
though.
him?
Temperature's dropping. We're low on food. I think we gotta stay put for a while, you know, for Rebecca and the baby. So I'm thinking as soon as it gets light, Jane and I should go explore, see if we can find some place to scavenge.
She's gone, dear.
What?
She's gone.
Jane left. For good.
What? When?
Just now.
Are you serious? She didn't say anything about leaving to me? What the fuck?
Okay, you gotta calm down. Y'all fucked once.
Damn it!
Hey, keep it down.
Sorry. Sorry. Just... Jane's gone.
Really? Luke? Of all the childish bullshit. Childish?
I feel like losing a survivor is not
Lay
childish.
off. No, you put our lives, this baby's life at risk, so you two could roll around like fucking teenagers.
Look, I made a mistake, alright?
No, it's not alright.
Luke didn't do anything
One thing
wrong.
about me, I'm never gonna take Kenny's side.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I fucked up. But you know what, Jane? She made an offer, and Jesus Christ, I needed it, okay? I mean, look around you, okay? Everything is shit. So forgive me for wanting to enjoy one moment of something else.
Fine. But this baby, he's what matters now. Got it? So get your shit together.
Where's my baby?
Is everything all right?
Everything is fine.
We're gonna need a good
Once
place to
again,
reason,
they
which
built
ain't
up this
here.
Kenny
We
Luke
got
power
push up.
struggle. I wonder if this is relevant or at all has any bearing on the ending of the game.
There's a town across the
Spoiler
river.
alert, it doesn't.
Might be safe
Another plot line that they built up for 4
At least
episodes
it
and
might
then
be a good
abandoned
stop
for no
away.
reason.
Kenny!
I'm sorry.
Clem's got a point. That could be a whole town full of supplies, and not that far from here.
Whole lot better than here, anyway. Looks like that's our best bet. We need to get on the road as soon as possible. We leave at first light.
Whoa, whoa. What are you talking about? Rebecca needs rest. A few days at the least.
We've got that baby formula.
And won't help the rest of us. And what about shelter? We'll freeze out here.
Luke's right. She needs to rest.
We
should
can
wait
huddle
a
for
few
warmth.
days.
Maybe that's for the best. We don't want to push Rebecca too hard.
Just give me a day or two, Kenny. I'll be fine.
This is a mistake.
Look, We should all try to get some sleep.
Like, why do we even still trust Kenny's judgment on anything? On anything? Kenny always being like, this is a mistake, bitch. You're a mistake. You are the one constantly putting our group in jeopardy. We can huddle for warmth. It'll be fine.
Okay, Bex? It's gonna be alright.
She has COVID. They never put someone coughing for no reason in any type of media. Like, somebody coughing is something they could easily remove in post. Why would anybody be coughing? Unless ... question mark. She's sick.
You alright?
She's exhausted.
Look at her, she's gray. They turned Rebecca gray between scenes. She's finished. It's kill.
We should have left right away, instead of waiting around. We could have found more food and been someplace warm days ago.
We did the right thing. She was in no condition to move.
She's worse now.
We could still turn back.
That's not an option. Everybody hang in there. We gotta keep moving if we're gonna make it to that town before nightfall.
You don't even listen to anyone else. You just go on barking orders.
Right,
You gotta
Luke.
lighten up. Okay, you're pushing them too hard.
I'm just doing what has to be done, like always. Keeping people alive.
Let me stay out of grown folks' business.
Over here. There's a place to sit.
A place to sit is not doing shit.
Let me take the baby.
He's okay. I've got him.
No, you rest for a minute.
Is nobody trying to, like, warm her up
She
or
said she
something?
doesn't want you to take the baby. Don't be weird about it, okay?
I ain't being weird about it.
Yeah, you kinda have been. And not just right now.
You should listen to Luke. It's Rebecca's decision.
I was just trying to help.
Hello?
Again, why are they even, like,
What is this?
giving any merit to Clementine's opinion? Like, why is Clementine the voice of reason in a group of everybody? It's Arvo.
Arvo?
Jane and I met him on the observation deck. Before everyone else came.
Hey, Arvo.
That's the guy?
You know this son of a bitch? Well, what's he want?
She's gray like you're you're
doesn't look
vulgar
That ain't
and
the
sick.
point.
Hello? Please?
He has a sick sister. They might be in trouble.
All right.
Hello, it's me, Clementine.
Hello. Your name is Clementine. Yes?
Hi, Arvo.
These are your friends? I'm hoping you can help me now, not like before. All of you can help.
Yes, of course.
I'm sorry about before.
Yes. I need, thanks for bandages. I need bandages.
Are you hurt?
No.
Никакие оружия! Никакие оружия! Никакие оружия!
These clearly non-Russian voice actors speaking Russian in American accents, and when they speak in English, they have no Russian accent at all.
Что ты хочешь, чтобы я взял?
Откуда я знаю? Чтобы у их не было.
We don't want any trouble.
I told them you are the ones who robbed me. They think it's funny that you're just a little girl.
Bitch, I didn't rob you.
And they want you and your friends to put down the guns.
What?
So you can take your things.
Whoa, whoa, hang on now.
What the hell?
We didn't rob him.
You robbed this guy?
Sure didn't. Sure didn't. Sure didn't. So the choice to decide whether to rob him or not to rob him, it doesn't matter. We didn't even get his medical supplies. And now he's saying we robbed him. Like, huh? Jane stole not me? He's talking about his gun? His small little gun.
We have a baby!
You have a baby with you? У них грудничковый ребенок.
But we didn't rob him. I mean, the illusion of choices mattering in Telltale. They don't fucking matter.
Drop that now or I'm gonna fucking shoot it. I'll do it.
You
Drop
don't
it.
even
Drop
try it,
Don't
motherfucker.
fucking
I guarantee
move.
I'm a
I
better
said
shot
don't
than you
move.
are. I'll drop you both before you complain.
Everybody be cool. This doesn't have to go down like this.
Don't kill it. Look, you don't look like stupid people. Let's just think about
How'd she turn so fast, though? If she just now died, then how would she have turned? Now.
Look at me. Do you hear me? I will kill you if I have to.
No!
Horrible, horrible decision. I did not have time to think. I forgot about the fact that... Oh, I forgot about the I forgot about the fact that... Oh my god. I forgot about the fact that we were literally in an armed hostage situation. Like, a shot firing is... Oh my god, I did not have time. I didn't have time. Anyways. You in 40.6%. She's, like... What I'm saying is that people would not blame Clementine for that. She didn't have options. Like, shooting Rebecca has no consequences. It's not like the group is ever going to be like, Clementine, you messed up. You did the wrong thing. That's what I'm saying. It's like she's never an 11-year-old girl who makes mistakes. She is the player character who makes mistakes that any grown adult could make. And I feel like that is for the worst in as far as the narrative goes. But you're going to disagree with me regardless because you disagree with me about everything. Anyways, left Sarah at the trailer park. You had 40.6% of players saved Sarah at the trailer park, like, period. Honestly, Bushy Browses was being very on the nose about making sure that I saved Sarah. I think even if I wasn't, like, given the cue to save Sarah, just based on the prompts, like, I would never have left her. Because I don't think that Sarah was, like, deserving of being abandoned just because she's sheltered. And a lot of people who played this, like, I remember back in the day, back watching people play through this game, people thought that Sarah was, like, a useless person to have, but, like, I so wish that this game was written a little bit differently because I think there's so much value in having someone who sees the good in the world and doesn't compromise, like, the idea that everybody can make it through. Robbed Arvo, you and 52.4% of players refused to steal from Arvo. What good did it fucking do us? He still says we stole from him. Like, okay. Crawled through ticket booth window. You and 50% of players let Bonnie reach through. I mean, literally 50-50 because the choice doesn't matter. This is how you know this chapter was filler as fuck. Like, crawled through ticket booth window. Why is this on the end screen? Why does this matter? This choice is so nothing. Held the baby. You and 56.9% of players held the baby. Like, are these choices that they're putting on the end of the screen? As if they matter. Shot Rebecca. You and 42.9% of players chose to shoot Rebecca. I mean, my bad, I didn't think about it. My bad. Like, sorry, I'm sorry. I think the game tricks you because I think people don't mean to leave her. She died the first time because I tried to be so sweet to her and nothing worked. It's like you just have to keep... Well, then I learned you had to hit her. Well, the option is either hit Sarah or leave Sarah. So at some point, it's like, well, you either just leave her there or you do what the game tells you to do. If the options were like hit Sarah, leave Sarah, or keep trying, I would probably have kept trying. Like, I wouldn't have hit her. I wouldn't have thought to hit her. But it sort of leads you, like, the option to save Sarah is to hit Sarah. That said, like, that's another... The game having choices not matter is another reason, like, the whole Sarah arc doesn't even... It doesn't even matter at some point, because, like, what do you gain out of saving Sarah there? What you gain out of saving her is, like, a scene where she says, "Please leave me alone, I want my dad." She doesn't have any type of breakthrough or any characterization after that. It's all just like Jane telling you what Sarah represents to her. So it's like saving Sarah or not saving Sarah, it's useless. Either way, Sarah dies, and also nothing happens between Sarah surviving there and Sarah dying on the lodge. So it's just, it's another symptom of the Telltale games having super misguided narratives, in my opinion. That said, I really enjoyed the character of Sarah, and I think, the character of Sarah has caused so much discourse. Compare Sarah to, Reggie or something, some other random character who dies right away. Sarah actually had a narrative value, and I think there was so much they could have done with Sarah, and I think that says something, not every character had to be just some, 25-year-old who argues about some random shit. Season 2 always boils down to, should we keep moving or should we stop moving? Should we take a day to rest or should we keep moving? These two grown adults disagree about what strategy to do. Who do you side with? It's very... It feels like there's no theme to the season. It feels like things are just randomly happening. But I feel like the character of Sarah represents, if they invested in not just having events happen in every chapter, not just moving from event to event, but actually investing in, humanizing these characters, we would have had a game that is a little bit narratively better. It would have been sound, narratively at least. I feel like that's not what we got. But I do like the character of Sarah. Even though she's unrealized potential to me, I think, the idea is there, and I appreciate the idea. I guess this was also the chapter of Jane, the chapter that really characterizes Jane. I feel like it's too symptomatic of all of Telltale's problems. The idea of we get introduced to a silent character in chapter 3. At the end of chapter 3, Jane has some type of characterization where she shoots Troy in the nuts. She literally shoots his penis off. And she's like, we have to survive. Hi, it's been a while. Hi, Takahashi is good. How are you? I'm just about to end, but it's good to see you. It's strange how it isn't focused on the characters because it's about life and death. I agree. I feel like there are still so many ways to represent that through, through the characters talking about what life and death represents to them. There are some interesting conversations between Clementine and Jane, and they could have pushed it further to where it's can you really... Also, I do hate Krista more. Who do you think was still the worst pregnant woman? I liked both of them. I liked both Krista and Rebecca. I'm not even anti either of them. I think both of them were pragmatic and had to prioritize their unborn children, and being pregnant in the zombie apocalypse is a dangerous thing. Night, you go to sleep, you've rambled so much, goddamn. Krista didn't tell the truth that she was pregnant. She just met those people. I mean, she would have told the truth eventually, but all of her group died until Lee and Kenny realized it. They still didn't even, call her out for it or anything. Or is that, choices dependent? Maybe they did. I think Krista's the queen. I think Krista had to do what she had to do. She didn't trust that group. Eventually, her maternal instincts kicked in, and she took, shepherd of Clementine, and she was cool with Lee, at least in my playthrough. I don't know. She did kill her unborn child. We don't know that to be true yet. No spoilers. By drinking alcohol, I mean, you're just assuming that that's why she miscarried her child. We have no confirmation of that in the game. I haven't played Season 3 or Season 4, so if Krista comes back, don't spoil it, but we don't know that to be true. And she, I don't think that's how pregnancy, she couldn't have carried the child to term, because she was heavily pregnant at the start of Season 3, so then if she had killed it by drinking at the end of Season 1, not Season 3, Season 2, at the beginning of this season, she was heavily pregnant. It is obvious that's not true. I mean, she was not pregnant, she was not visibly pregnant at all at the end of Season 1. She has a drink, and then she carries her fetus to term. She gets 9 months pregnant, and is visibly pregnant, and then we're supposed to assume that she died because Omid's death, it wasn't. I think you're assuming a lot. Regardless, I did like Krista, because I feel like Krista, she was sort of the rock to Omid, that's what I love about, like, that's what I wish this game did more of, is like this idea of like, can you survive the apocalypse by being optimistic? Can you survive the apocalypse by being trusting? Can you survive the apocalypse by being like open to new people? Or do you have to like cut everybody out? Do you have to just be independent and only rely on yourself? Because I feel like to some extent that's what this game kind of tries to sort of get at. Maybe if we really give it the benefit of the doubt, it doesn't build it from chapters 1 to 3, and it kind of builds it in chapter 4, but it doesn't really feel like that. It feels like just a bunch of events. Their answer is no. Their answer is no. They killed Sarah, but it's like, the choices that I'm making with Clementine, here's the thing where choices don't matter. I'm making choices with Clementine that are humanizing her. Like, Clementine could have left Sarah to die, but she didn't. People were telling her, you can't save Sarah, you can't save Sarah, but she still tried. And does that not mean anything? Like, they're trying to impose this idea that Clementine has to survive by leaving people behind, by like making the strongest group by only relying on herself. And that's not my Clementine. That's not what I want Clementine to be. I'm trying to make her something different than what they're railroading me into. I just feel like the game doesn't have a clear sense of like what it wants to be, what story it wants to tell. There are so many cool things you can do with an apocalypse situation, and I feel like the game doesn't really go the distance with any of the themes. I assume she naturally miscarried because of the grief she went through, which is possible. True. She also could have tried to give birth and then a child didn't make it. It's hard to give birth, as we see in this chapter. White inbred, why do you hate Jews? Racist anti-Semites, gay dumb blondes. See, that's the thing. Everybody comes in from the Free Palestine tag and they start saying, like, you're a dumb faggot and you should kill yourself. And then they try to argue that I'm the bigoted one? Oh, what? Oh, okay. How interesting. Where are you from? You're so mad. You're so mad. You're seething. You're seething and you're mad. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the AdSense you're giving me. Like, you're so mad. Palestine will be freed, and I hope the resistance continues to terrify you. And I hope you're mad as fuck that your bigotry, your racism, your anti-Arab sentiment that allows you to dehumanize Arab people continually, to try to believe that settler colonialism is justified. I hope that it continues to make you sick that people are catching on. I hope that it continues to make you sick that people won't allow you to be a white supremacist freak who believes in the death and destruction of an entire indigenous people. You will be tortured in the afterlife. My spirit is clean, yours isn't. Anyways, women hate gays the most, period. As they should. I love gays. We love women. Gays and women have an infinite alliance that you will never break. Like, you're mad. Anyways, Sarah did have anxiety and Carlos keeping her shelter. If you slapped her, I did love Sarah's storyline. In the sense of, like, I do feel like she was neurodivergent coded to some extent. Like, she had some problems reading social cues. She was, like, coded as, like, all the characters would be like, Sarah's different. She's different. We don't know how to interact with Sarah. I knew how to interact with Sarah. I knew how. Maybe that was my superpower. Like, I was able to navigate it all the time. I was like, you're my bestie, girl. Like, we're friends, period. I don't know. It was a missed opportunity to me, but I do love the Sarah we got. Played 400 Days. I did not play 400 Days. Sorry, still I'm rude again. You're not rude. It's okay. And hi, Morganites, guys. Oh my god, I forgot to say hi. Hi, I hope you're doing well. I did not. I forgot. Because here's the thing. In the definitive edition, this is not the definitive edition. Definitive menu. Yes. See, I just randomly, like, started playing Season 2. But it's because if you go to Season Select in the Definitive Edition, after Season 1, it goes to Season 2. Like, what? When is 400 Days? Wait, is 400 Days not even in this? Michonne? I can't play 400 Days in the definitive edition? That's crazy. When the hell did they want me to go to season 1? That's oh my god, it's in season 1? Wait, play. That's so unintuitive. That's so unintuitive. That's so unintuitive. Being a feminist as a man is shooting yourself in the foot. You were so mad. You were so mad. You were so mad. And we're not giving you the attention that you desire. At the end of the day, liberation will come. It's on the horizon. And you will continue to be mad as fuck in random Twitch streams. It's episode 6, but I feel like in the definitive edition, it should be, like, plainly obvious. Like, why is it not just, like, an episode in the definitive menu? Why would I have to go to season 1? That's so random. Anyways, even if I tried to play season 1, I doubt I would have been able to find it. Or even if I did try to play 400 Days, I doubt I would have been able to find it without someone telling me where it is. Anyways, we'll finish season 2 tomorrow, probably. Maybe I'll play 400 Days, too. I don't know. I feel like 400 Days is so useless. Like, what does 400 Days even do other than characterize Bonnie a little bit? But it's like, I don't even fuck with Bonnie. I don't fuck with Bonnie in 400 Days. I don't fuck with her in, the game. And Bonnie sucks, right? Right? Like, Bonnie is not even a good character regardless of everything. And that's the thing. You can say that 400 Days sort of sets that up, but it's like, it's not even interesting. So what's the point of 400 Days if the most you get is a character being justified as sucking in it? It's like, you can play 400 Days and find out that, yes, Bonnie sucks. Okay. What do I gain from that? None of the characters mattering kind of is annoying. Anyways, I'm going to end my stream now. Good night, everybody. I'll be live again tomorrow. Stay safe and healthy and well. I hope y'all have a great weekend if we don't talk again. What have you been doing here? Go take some deep breaths, right? Like, the grass has not been touched. They're here just for, you know, some whatever. But, you know, we don't ban those people. We let them give me AdSense. Thank you for my 0.03 cents. I'll take that. I'll buy some cryptocurrency. Just kidding. I would never. Fuck cryptocurrency. And fuck AI. I love you all. Good night. Sleep well. Have a good day tomorrow.